Somebody said Anthony had 4 shots already with Ant B.
There you go. We're live.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Are you guys live now?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the Welterweight Podcast. Apparently, we are live. We're like 15, 20 seconds. Y'all 15, 20 seconds behind us, as y'all know.
Why you always got to address that?
Because I don't know, something about it.
We're left with very specific instructions.
Yeah.
And still we're just up for a few minutes.
And we ain't did it.
Nah. We made it
Chicken
happen.
not thawed out or nothing.
And I can't not look at the
That's your downfall.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the Welterweight Podcast. We decided to do this for the first time. We've been told, hey, you guys should do some
Probably like since, I would almost say since, like, man, you guys should go live during a fight. And I was like, okay.
I didn't know that was a thing until recently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's address the elephant that's not in the room.
Zittel?
Why you do him like that? You say he got a big trunk?
Well, because he's the only one I've ever known to do it. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
no.
I was going to say, we got to see him firsthand. We're not even gonna tell you where he's live at,
Right?
Man.
But when he was doing it for the, I don't know what. Oh, we were watching the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
And he was tucked over in the corner, so I like go over and get something to drink, and I was like, hey, what's up?
You made an appearance?
Yeah, I was in there, and somebody was like, yo, it's Carson from the podcast.
Oh, look at you getting
I
love.
was like, we all were together.
I want him here to do that. I feel like he knows the rules, what we can do and what we cannot do. You know what I mean?
Hey, there's no rules with me and Carson, but you're a little different.
Can I address like the guys on air?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How far can you go?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you can comment on anything, and we need to do like when they can't use official names of.
The same color suit on. How you feel about that? You would never.
Hey, listen. When we first started at Fox, they came into because Abner's in black, so it's good. I'll make sure I have 3 or 4 suits just in case we happen to. He's so stupid.
I know. Sometimes
there's been a few times where we were like in some different shades of the same color, but y'all know me, man. I gotta stand out. So.
It's definitely. I'm speaking on behalf. I don't know, but
Glad crazy here.
So we try simple stuff.
That guy over here, yeah.
Oh, he didn't get it done. Why are we doing this? Obviously not.
No, he'll be back.
No, we kind of needed him done. We needed this done today.
Hey, let's talk about this real quick.
All right,
Brenagh Figueroa and our man Cool Boy Steph. That was one of the runnings for Fight of the Year.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what they're talking about right now on TV because I got it muted, but look like they're just kind of recapping Showtime as it winded down last year, and I think Showtime ended with a big boom last year.
Yeah. Think about this possible Charlo Canelo situation.
I think he's talking to you.
Are you talking to me?
All right, I'm talking to Carson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it.
All right.
To you. No.
right. I don't know, man. I feel like we've been talking so much about him being at 175 now, being, and then of course at 168. And we've had this conversation numerous times about fighters fighting in weight classes that, is very much so a natural, he's moving up a weight class. He's giving a weight. He's this and that. I'm sure he'll be
Flintstone. He'd like
toying with him.
No, he was chasing him down.
Yeah.
And so he literally has these
Chopping
like
feet.
and close distance and end up getting dumb. But yeah, people are killing the lag, by the way. Just
Don't read the comments, bro.
Is there anything we could do about that?
No.
Is that's just all?
We're out. We're moving right now.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, we got it done, man. The day of the podcast, baby popped out, man. I'm sitting there trying to go to sleep. She's saying my stomach hurt. Oh, is it my stomach hurt or I'm having cramp? All right, cool.
Contractions. My stomach hurt. That's
like me after I eat too much pizza.
My stomach hurt. Contractions.
hey, clearly I'm a man. Yeah.
Is that what you heard when she said I'm having contractions? You heard?
He was like, really?
My
Your stomach?
You know me. I'm always about be tough. Yeah. So when I was thinking, I think we might be okay, but then we started timing it. I stayed up long as I could, man. About 2 a.m. hit, man. I was like, yeah, the baby gonna come. I'm gonna be tired. Man, on the show saying we gotta go to the hospital.
Same thing happened to me when she died. Somebody woke me up saying we going to the hospital.
Man, and then
you went to the hospital. She
kept packing, and then her water broke. She kept packing. I said, forget all this stuff. Let's go. You know, and it was raining outside. Hey, mama, me off.
10 and 2.
I will kill you right now. So then, we got to the hospital about 5 o'clock. I let her family go in. The baby was taking forever to come out. Well, not too long, I guess. About 11:30, she said she wanted some ice. So I know she loves Sonic Ice. So I was head to Sonic. I'm in line to get the ice, everything. I get a call. Made it back, yeah. About 1 o'clock, we had a baby. So what was that, 5, 6 hours? 6, 7 hours?
6 pounds?
6 pounds, 3 ounces. 19 inches, so we'll see.
Smaller baby than you expected, right?
Yeah, definitely disappointed in size.
He said my dude said definitely disappointed in size. Like he a drafting agent, but we gonna work with it.
We're gonna do what we gotta do.
He's quick in small spaces.
I'm not the one to say, hey,
my dude said disappointed in his size.
Yeah, I was like,
you remember how big you were?
No, I was bigger than that though. But I thought I was pushing for like a 12-pounder at least. But then after I seen the pain she had to go through, I said, no, I wouldn't.
It's a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, hey man. Hey, after I seen the pain she went through, I was like, I wouldn't wish that on her.
Yeah.
Not on no woman, man.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to you women.
Yeah.
Y'all different.
It's a healthy baby.
Healthy baby. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to complain about.
We're all good there.
Shawn said my baby looked like an old man, but we gonna make it work.
It is funny that most babies do look like old people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess it's just mainly the bald thing, probably, and the wrinkles, but.
Hey man, chill out. What you talking about?
It's full.
He looked at me like, he ain't got none of that.
Your baby look old.
All right, killing me.
Like every baby looks old, but your baby look old.
Man, dang, what did he look like?
Hey, my dude, he said, man, he took the hat off and put the hat back on.
Here's holding it down. I'm not sleeping, but I'm built for this, baby. I take everything in life as a challenge. You say I'm gonna be tired? I'm never tired.
Fix the Wi-Fi then if you take this as a challenge.
Can't do that. Can't do that. But no, yeah, we've been doing it.
Somebody said that Shawn retired and cut back on the internet bill.
hey, that's his wife laughing like that. Wow.
Oh yeah, and one hilarious comment was on the other behind me.
Oh yeah,
strong woman. She gave 2 kids.
Of course, yeah. And so she pops in and somebody said in the comments, yo, Carson wife, of course.
Hey, you see what I said?
I'm like,
you see?
Aunt said, huh? And I said, wait, did you think that was my wife that walked in? So shout out to Mrs. Porter. Yeah, it was a compliment. It was a weird compliment.
Yeah, right.
But that's okay. I kind of pieced it together, but I was still confused.
Hey, you got me.
Oh, he said that baby look retired already. Y'all know I'm slow on them comments.
Yeah, he ain't the fastest.
First fight's on.
Who we got here?
King Tug.
Okay.
He's fighting a guy that I think it was pretty late replacement. Not like a day or two, but like maybe a couple weeks.
That's how my baby look, kind of like the ref.
Yeah.
I'm not
light skin like that too.
The same thing.
Come on, man.
Except the beard. No beard. No beard. That's what differentiates the two. But
hey, he definitely came out waffle colored. Definitely had another waffle. Hey, so what round does this guy get stopped in?
Well, I like Tug. Tug's got what, 2 losses?
Yeah, his 2 losses are to Gary and Chris Colbert.
No,
Chris Colbert.
Yeah, you're right.
Which there's absolutely, we mentioned last week, there's no shame in those losses at all, either of them.
Yeah. And, for me, I think a lot of people think that it's easy for me to talk about losses because I don't think my mindset would have ever changed if I was undefeated, wanting to go up against Errol Spence, wanting to go up against Keith, wanting to go up against Terrence, those guys. I don't think that my mindset would have ever changed. I've always been out for greatness, and I just got 2 losses, but we probably won't see 2 losses in the ring tonight. No. We'll see a really sharp 126-pound fighter that could very well be a champion, given the night.
Yeah, those are some serious punches. Like he dislocated his shoulder. I think I dislocated my shoulder watching him throw that punch. But yeah, it is. I think, and there are certain guys that don't even. Do you ever hear people like talk about Gary Russell like he's washed because he has a loss? Yeah. He lost Lomachenko. So
the pound for pound king has a loss.
Well, you know what? The only reason why I address it is because you get a lot of lot of people that don't know boxing, but they numbers Mayweather was to the sport, then why should I watch him?
Yeah.
And you got a really good fighter tonight, not a guy with 2 losses that's on his way out. A lot of times when people see those losses, they think that guys are on their way out.
Am I the man's
Seen this guy before?
See, I mean, I had confidence in him, felt a little better, but when I see him with the diabetes socks on and the knee brace, the copper knee brace, come on, man, you can't be wearing that in the ring.
He's wearing all kinds of Shaq endorsement. He got gold bond and
okay,
you know what I mean? Like you just don't see it in boxing, but he's an athlete.
He reminds me of the dude that shows up to the gym with all the stuff on. Like.
I thought the patch on his trunks was the Toon Squad for a second. I thought it was the old Space Jam logo. I was like, wait a second.
Where's Samantha? They ain't up in there tonight.
We have a suggestion from our producer. I don't really feel like I'm the one to make the move. So if you want to,
let's go. Anything from you, help us.
No, I'm saying he send it to both. Send it to both of us.
Oh,
in case you wanted to.
Yeah,
step mine. There you go. And support her with the charger.
I got a charger over here. Not for him though.
Come get it, baddie, or
I see you.
Yeah, basically there was after you said that there was no chance that you was getting up for that. Yeah,
you only good as you.
So we probably shouldn't just sit in silence or anything.
Yeah, it sucks that we don't got the man behind all of this right now.
Big Mike, I might be wrong.
Ooh, tagged him.
I gave you my there we go.
Hey, so the dude so my other man is with Pacquiao.
Hustling.
Top 5 dead or alive.
So I mentioned the poster and I told. So I mentioned the poster and I told Shawn this and I tweeted. Great. It's a good walk. I was feeling by LL and I said.
My son walking out.
I'm telling you, when Shawn killed it. There's no way Bud can put his face in the sand.
I was up getting drinks and stuff at
this podcast. I was like, oh, okay.
I was up getting drinks for my lady. As I'm walking down, I said, like, shut the hell up.
Right. He's like, I'm just trying to enjoy
up there, Shawn.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
Yeah. I think that's where Key's fighting.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
That makes sense.
Did it help anything?
Nice if we would have had a guy here as an IT guy that you should have told. We got IT friends.
Well, everybody have.
He does not have a baby.
Text him up.
You want him to come right now?
Yeah, come right now.
He be wanting the most. Like, I don't know what this man did. He could be suave and his lady or something. I'm done listening.
They're in Atlantic City tonight.
Okay. Yeah. So you fought how many times in Atlantic City? I was at one of them. Is that the only one?
That was the only one. Yep.
Who was your opponent?
Ant,
you got it? You know who Shawn fought in Atlantic City?
Now.
Philo Greco.
Oh, okay. You almost put them
an undefeated Philo Greco.
He wanted the rematch too.
That he did, yeah.
He kept wanting the rematch. Felt like he got robbed.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Fotex.
Oh, that's what's up.
He definitely donated money for
it's all going to the Wi-Fi.
Straight to the Wi-Fi.
It's going. I promise. It's going to the Wi-Fi.
All right,
it's going to the Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to think of who fought.
They stopped the fight
before you on that fight, but
cut.
Lucas Matisse in person that night. He was the main event against Lamont.
Lamont.
He was hitting hard. That was a good fight, right?
Gosh,
he was hitting hard.
Yeah. Does Lucas Matisse maybe not get the credit he deserves?
Yeah, he been in the ring with some guys and he beat some guys too.
He hit. He laid out Lamont one time where Lamont. You know when you kind of start to get up and then stumble over it, this guy hitting him with
2013, I think that was.
Yeah, that was probably close to prime Matisse.
Yeah.
I think Devin was supposed to fight Kell Brook on that card, maybe.
Hey, yo, you are throwing it all the way back.
He be doing.
I
count.
As soon as we find out.
Somebody 100% did kill us and say that his thing is going well. They're like, oh, he's killing it over where he's at, but. Hurtful.
Why they do it like that?
Yeah, it was hurtful. I think Devin was supposed to fight Kell Brook.
Man.
It was something like that. I feel like I need to give Atlantic City another shot at some point because we were there right after Hurricane. From that, I was like, man, this is it was a little run down. And I was like,
I just remember that being there, I was being told that it was a dying city.
Yeah.
And it looked
not a like
hit him with the bing bong.
A billboard that had it was knocked over. So I think I need to give Atlantic City another shot at some point.
Why don't you give New York another screen?
Also, I have a criticism of Zittel. Even though he's not here, we're just gonna keep,
why you doing it like this?
Criticizing him. When we were talking about the
he's loyal. Let me say this about Shawn. One screen is on us and the other screen is on him.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
100%.
You know, getting fired.
Wave to him.
Yeah, hey buddy. When your character in the film you're doing, Round 1.
Yes.
Coming soon to theaters.
Yes.
You're from the Bronx in that?
Yes.
Give me accent.
It's clearly KRS-One.
Yeah.
He said big pun. I was like, good answer. Then I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with all the boroughs, so I was trying to figure out that impression.
Quick, go. My wife could pass for Indian.
Oh, she definitely Pocahontas.
She could pass for Hawaiian.
Yeah, she definitely. Yeah, she look a little Samoan, a little Asian too at times.
Our first trip we went to was to Hawaii, and everybody thought she was from there.
Don't say nothing disrespectful.
Nah. They just thought that I
shout out to my USOs.
They thought I brought her home.
We good.
Don't even just pretend like it's not happening because there's some lag. I mean, we're not too far removed from your retirement. You don't have any yet. It's just done. Nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had somebody call, and I told Tiki, I said, they're gonna be calling. I was like, I should be expecting these calls. I don't know why this was a surprise to me, but years before people completely say, all right, he's done.
I mean,
or the moves that those see being made through the course of this year.
super duper casuals ask me, you think Floyd coming back? Like, no, he's gonna keep doing what he's doing. I mean, would you do that if you had the opportunity to do like the okay? I ain't mad at it. Yeah.
Don't matter. It doesn't really matter who I'm getting in the ring with. This has been guys that I've sparred before, and I'm like, well, would you get in the ring and do an exhibition with that guy? Nah, because I know that if I'm not to cheat myself or cheat anybody else. Look, is your is the iPad?
Would you spar at all?
Yeah, certain guys, if they're getting ready for something, and I know a lot of guys want to be in the ring with greatness.
They're looking for a certain style.
My man said greatness.
They want to say I was in the ring with Shawn Porter.
I seen you great on nights. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I lived it. I'm blessed, man. I've been on every side of this boxing game that you can be on. The first time I got in the ring with a professional, I think I was 13, 14 years old.
You put the bricks on him?
No, I ain't put the bricks on him, but I don't remember. I'm 13, 14 years old. But
that means you lost.
You go from being 13 to 14 and just like y'all talking to me right now, a guy that was professional and just needed some rounds. Yep. And then you move forward, and then now people start calling you when you're 17, 18, and they want you rounds. And then you get called in to do a camp with Manny Pacquiao, and then we went to bringing people in the camp with that. I've been on every single side of this that, I've looked at. I was like, if at some point a young guy needs some help or is interested or anything like that, or looks at me and says, man, if I could get in the ring with you for 2 rounds, man, that I might every day.
Yeah, people assumed you were going to balloon up, but you haven't yet.
I'm holding it together.
You got kids.
Yeah, keep you running around, but
if they give you a trial, would you do it?
You would do it.
You would do it. You would stop. Everybody in this room know you would do it. 100%. Everybody in this room.
And now I'm retired.
I'm too good for that.
But now football. What would I do?
Running back.
Not make the team? What do you?
No. I mean in terms of position.
Running back.
Oh, maybe a returner.
Returner.
Yeah, I would say returner.
Yeah, returner.
You were a good returner in your day. And
I don't know. Maybe not make the team. What type of
I didn't know what the question was. I didn't know what he wanted. I didn't know where. Yeah, I was confused. I didn't know where that was going. But
shout out to the Russell family.
Like there was a rumor that Gary Antoine's gonna be back in the ring.
I saw that against
Victor Postol. That's a nice fight.
That's a nice name for the resume. And
I feel like this too much, but they're staying to support.
Hey,
I respect that. Appreciate that. They said they're gonna mute it, so thank you.
They're gonna mute.
I think it'll be nice to see. Maybe I'm exaggerating that.
Victories like that. Me and Shawn was talking.
I'm tucked off to the side. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is, but I feel like visually it feels good to know that.
Hey, listen, this podcast has been doing some big things. A little bit of a hiccup, guys. Some nice surprises. So.
Can I drop the street we might
Stick
be on?
around.
Nah. Oh, okay.
Easy street.
No, don't tell him.
Keenan, Cleveland? Mm-hmm. All right, I need y'all. Need y'all to co-sign that.
Yeah.
That was Shawn said that. Shawn said that.
That I'm seeing.
It looked like somebody tried to remaster it. Oh, we're back working.
King Tug's look Real Matias and Petros Ananian.
Okay.
I'm glad Gary made weight too.
Oh, they went back 2 hours later. A couple hours around Shawn and his career to me.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure how long that whole experience was because it felt like
forever. The whole day.
It felt like we were there for a day, and I feel like it was like an hour.
Yeah. That's really stressful.
That was just a weird time overall.
Mm-hmm.
We have any good suggestions or no? We're down bad.
How are we looking? Did you fix it? It looks like it's working.
I did something.
Yeah,
it look like it's working for real. Don't play.
It looked like it's working for real.
Straight up.
Why you always think I'm playing? Everything's a joke.
Yeah, look at you. I saw you walk over here.
Okay.
We good?
Shawn IT
now,
Porter.
Let's not jinx it. But let me ask you this: why? At least
I put my hands up a long time ago. It ain't nothing.
Okay, you gotta let that part go.
Yeah, that's
why
natural.
you do that. Yeah.
let me ask you this: as I think we're solid here for a second tonight in the main event. Two different things I want to ask you. So Gary, coming off a little bit of a layoff.
Yeah.
Ring rust is a common term that's just floated around.
Mm-hmm.
How real is ring rust?
Thought about that today.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna answer for Gary.
Yeah.
Gary has created his system. He works under his system. So while we don't like that he fights once a year or
Our guy.
upwards to almost every other year,
Yeah.
that's his system.
Yeah.
His brain, his mind, his body, everything is trained to fight under that system. So where we think that there may be
serious North Face, by the way.
That's different.
100%.
He looks like that's something Cameron would have wore back in the day.
Fresh beard, fresh off the do-rag. I see you.
Yeah, that's serious. I didn't know North Face had that in the.
Yeah,
I didn't know they had that in the catalog.
They did that for him.
Yeah,
I was about to say, hey, North Face, give my guy Carson one, 2XL.
Yeah, that was serious stuff.
You're a rocket too.
Give me a pink one. I'll wear it with a Dipset hat.
Okay, Cameron.
Huh?
You need one in April?
No.
Well, anyway, listen. Back to what I was saying. His system is that's what he works on. So I believe that him coming to the ring tonight, having been out of the ring, I don't know how long he's been out of the ring, but we know what he's done to this point. But I got a feeling that none of it matters for him because of his system.
What about in general? How much is ring rust is a legitimate thing?
In general, I think ring rust can be handled in training to a degree. You can never take your heart, you can never get your blood to boil as hot as it will on fight night. But if you bring in some guys that are going to challenge you and really make you step up and work hard, you can knock a lot of that ring rust off in the gym.
Do you think it also is a big factor of why you have ring rust? Sometimes, like if it's an injury, obviously you're out of action sparring as well a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Or if it's just like a contract thing, or if you're just waiting on a fight, how much does that factor in?
Weird thing, man. It's a weird thing in how it happens. I always remember when I would go to national tournaments, the first night, it was like something just never was really clicking right. And it was like night and day between your first night and your second night. Yeah. And, you really can't explain what it is. For me, I just think that it's a matter of the preparation. And it's just a matter of you being able to get your body as hot as it gets on a fight night. If you can do that leading into a fight, then ring rust really should not be present.
Hey, you brought in not a big name guy, maybe a guy that doesn't box anymore, but he's still in the game. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you're going in there to work on stuff. What is this different as when you went up in there with Gervonta Tank Davis? Are you still working on stuff? Or are you like, nah?
No. We especially with Tank, like we knew he was gonna be southpaw. We knew he was gonna have fast hands, everything like that. So we knew that getting prepared for Terrence Crawford, you need a couple of different styles to get in the ring with. You need orthodox and you need southpaw. Mm-hmm. And that was what I stressed even to my dad. Say, hey, let's not worry about a guy who can switch during the course of the round. Let's just be concerned with sparring with southpaw, sparring with orthodox, sparring with guys that are fast, sparring with guys who are going to be aggressive, come at me, so on and so forth. And I think that was how we handled it. So getting in the ring with Gervonta Davis, it was like, okay, today's a guy who's fast. Today's a guy who's going to make some quick moves and be explosive too. You know what I mean? So yeah, even with a guy like him, and even though it was like we were near the end of camp, we still were focused on doing everything we were doing fight night.
You ever got into a heated sparring? You know, you pretty controlled guy. Actually, yeah. I think I seen you at Floyd's gym get pretty heated with somebody. Yeah. But I don't know if it's the same one.
For me, it was. For me, it was like if the sparring ever got heated, I was always saying, "Calm down, calm down," because I will throw like it's fight night. You know what I mean? But there was only one situation. It's been a couple of situations.
Dallas.
And he's not even a kid.
Errol
grown
Spence
ass
Jr.
man.
Question mark?
Nah, grown ass man.
That would be crazy if he was talking. Is that Maurice Hooker?
No, it's not a kid. So
he's not a kid either. Maurice
Kirkland, James Kirkland.
Oh,
I spar with James Kirkland. Yeah. And with him it was he's gonna try to rip your head off. And so it was like, to me, it was like, all right, be slick, get in, get out. It is what it is. And so to combat my slickness, he was doing stuff like throwing punches, and then as I'm rolling, he was trying to grab my head
and
sparring, and it was because I'm slippery. So it's like, once I got you, and it was just a couple of situations where I was slippery, I'm getting out, and he just kept coming, and and one time he grabbed my head, pushed my head down, and he started swinging. That stuff you do on fight night.
You got hot.
You know what I mean? No, I didn't get hot, right? My dad was like,
Kenny Porter should do on fight night. Yeah.
Right.
That's all I'm thinking.
My dad was like, well, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Right? And then it happened again.
Kenny, you don't play with Kenny Porter like that.
My dad got the ring.
jumped off
you don't play with Kenny Porter like that.
My dad got the ring. And he grabbed me. He said, hold on, because you hitting my son. He said, this is my son. You can't do that. And James, we fighting. And it was like, they was looking at each other like, is it our turn? You know what I mean? And everybody calmed it down, and that was it. That was done with James Kirkland after that.
Yeah, and never sparring ever again.
No.
And then he got beat up by a ghost.
Yeah. Every now and then, if it gets hype, usually it's one guy getting off on another guy, and that guy gets upset. But then you have the other situations where people on the outside of the ring screaming, and that'll get people
Floyd
wild
gym.
Up. Yeah, that'll get people wild up.
Yeah, they known for that over there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. There are a lot of guys I would not want to be in a heated sparring session with. James Kirkland's probably towards the top of that list.
He was like James maybe Kirkland? Like right out of his prime.
Yeah.
It was before he got in the ring with Canelo. It was before he got in the ring with some other guys.
He last fought in 2020. I wasn't sure if he had fought.
I commentated his fight.
He fought Montiel.
Yeah.
Going on a fight in Charlo.
He should be done after that.
Yeah, he had serious power. I
was surprised to hear him getting back in the ring even in 2020 when that happened. And I didn't have any good feelings about it. And then it went the way I expected it to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not a guy I would like to have fired up in a sparring session. Yeah. I feel like that could escalate. This fight's closer than I thought it was going to be. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's starting to get lit.
Well, I could see from the first round that this dude was prepared to defend himself. He's got a good jab. He's got a strong jab. And he looked like he was putting combinations together in that first round.
Good fight, though. I think this next one's going to be good, but this one, I think, is exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, because I thought my man was going to get stopped.
I think the thing with Tug is, like, if he can't hit you solid,
you frustrating?
Frustrates him, gets to him. I think he's one of those guys that if he can't hit you solid, he's going to start to take something off of his punches. He's going to start to hesitate. It's going to overhand right by that kid.
Yeah. And somehow almost like dropped.
That's a knockdown.
That's a knockdown?
That's a knockdown.
And he landed that overhand right and then almost dropped himself. Is his eye closed?
That right eye, I don't think it's closed yet.
This eye. He actually had his eye closed when he threw the punch. But look, he's like off balance, throws.
Boom.
Yeah, that's a jab.
Yeah,
it's 100% a knockdown.
He got dropped. Drew in the background. Is that a knockdown?
Yeah, 100%.
And he's a PE teacher. And he would know this.
I don't quite understand the confusion sometimes with knockdowns.
There you go.
There he is.
Boots. Why are we shh on Boots?
Well, he said shh. So I said shh.
That's the man.
Trying to respect him.
You don't want no problems, huh? You don't want no problems?
Nah. I had to get out.
Hey, man.
Somebody told me that. They said if you beat Terrence, man, stay away from him. I was like,
so we had
somebody told me to tell you that too. They must have told you.
It was me.
That's crazy.
I told Ennis, hey man, if you don't mind talking with Shawn. No, so funny. We can tie that in. They obviously showed Drawn Boots, and this is what we're referencing on the screen there. So years ago, this is after you beat Devin for your title. Obviously, you and Keith are coming up, and I don't know who Keith had fought. Might have been Diego Chavez. I know he talked about that when he was on here. But I told Shawn, I said, hey man, don't fight Keith Thurman. Like I
told him that?
Yeah, he did. I said Keith Thurman, like that's a different animal. Like I don't want to see that. Whatever. Fights him, makes it out okay, whatever.
Makes it out? I mean, he almost won.
No, I'm saying like no, because I'm in my mind like Keith. I think people forget like Keith was
dangerous.
Yeah, like and I was like,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, I was
Keith
hyped.
was
Hey, I got in a full-fledged. Hey, go ahead and kill me. Full-fledged argument. My man was gonna give Floyd hell. Shawn Porter. I said, nah, Shawn gonna be on this. Shawn gonna just hit him with. Shawn just gonna hit him everywhere. He's like, he don't give a damn about that pretty shit.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, dude, just don't fight Keith. And I was very serious in that. I was like, fast forward to now.
I
never said nothing to him. I'm not saying this because we on here, but I remember when you said that to me. I remember thinking to myself, "F you."
Understandably so.
And you gotta have that mentality. If you got that mentality, Shawn, you'd have been clipped.
Yeah.
I had somebody ask me one time, like, said something about the night being hard. Like, they said that the fight with the night. This was before I fought Terrence. They said referred to something like that's gonna be a hard night for you or something like that. And I was like, I can't even think like that.
Yep.
And they said, really? I said, yeah. I said, I don't think about getting tired. I don't think about how hard the night gonna be. Nothing like that at all. Mm-hmm. I said, right now, I'm not even thinking about you. I'm not. I said, I'm talking to you because I'm respecting you and I have to respond. But I'm not thinking about anything you just said to me.
I think about getting tired before I get on the Oculus.
I said, if I let anything you say to me right now affect me right now, it's going to the ring with me.
Because your thoughts become things.
Yeah.
And this was also to clarify. This was years before you fought Keith. Like, this was not like a week. Like, don't fight Keith. But my point was, fast forward to now, very similar about Boots Ennis. I told him, I was like, hey, just there's no reason for that. Like, you're a family man, you're a great friend, you're a great commentator, you had a good run. Please don't get in the ring with that guy.
Yeah.
Because he is a monster. And I don't know if we talked about it on the show, but
I don't know, man. I'm sorry to cut you off,
but
it's interesting. There was a point in my career where, like I told you, like I was basically in my mindset, F you. And that's genuinely how I felt. And I don't know how close we were friends at that point. We were relatively close at that point. But for me, it was like, I can't think about any of that kind of stuff. And so in retrospect now, everything you're saying makes so much sense. Yeah. I'm glad you made it through the ring, through that fight safely. I'm glad you made it through the ring with Terrence Crawford safely and everything's good and you retired, all this and that. And it's like at some point in these gentlemen's career, like they can't have those thoughts at all. Yeah. And it's like they can't have anybody around them pumping that energy to them. It's almost like keep it to yourself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm to like keep it to yourself. If you know anybody that's in the fight game right now, keep your eyes on them, but don't feed them that energy. You know what I mean? If you notice something about somebody, they anything's lagging like this podcast right now, anything like that, bring it to coach's attention, bring it to the family's attention. Don't bring it to the fighter's attention because the moment you put your mind on any of that,
I don't complain in the NFL. And he's like, if you ever think Shawn's gonna lose somebody, do not tell Shawn. Yeah, you keep that shit away from Shawn, man. Like when he goes in the ring, he has to be focused. Like I'm about to take this dude out, but he's like, it's times you're gonna think like that, but you don't want nobody like that around you, man. You gotta stay locked in.
And to tie in where we're at right now, last round of this fight, 10 of 10.
The cards. It's a close fight too.
Yeah, it's a really close fight.
I'm going to draw.
But after what I was going to say is after the Boots fight, where we went All three of us were in attendance and
good uppercut.
Very impressed by Boots' performance. And everyone
everybody's looking at me.
Everyone was looking at you, and they were trying to make it like a not a confrontational thing, but they were like, "Hey, man, you don't want any of that." And Shawn was like, "Okay."
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Shawn. My man was. He didn't even look. I respect it,
and it wasn't something where I was there for Boots. I was there to root for Boots, but you weren't there like to root against him or for him.
No,
you were just there, watch fights, whatever. And they were like, and you were just like, okay, like great performance. Like you were like, he's a monster. That is funny that way.
We got a super chat.
Yeah, so we got Henry Sell says he has a question. Why do people forget about Thurman? That he said it's shocking that
that's what you just said.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think just the layoffs is the only thing that makes sense. But he was I don't, maybe people just don't, because we've had such great welterweights then and now and between them.
Yeah,
that maybe that gets lost. Like we have the rise of Errol Spence. We have Terrence Bud Crawford moving up. We have we have Danny. We have all these guys. So I don't know if it just like, but Keith was
the welterweight division never did this without him.
Yeah,
it just kept going. I
mean, my guy MVO, he always says Keith Thurman started this gangster shit at welterweight. Like this era was Keith Thurman started it.
Me and Carson was saying one time, like they were like throw him in there, like they wanted to throw him. Ennis in there with Keith. And Shawn was like, he could get clipped by Keith. Easy, like he still got that power.
Yeah, and just a couple weeks out, so the rumor right now as far as Boots is actually that he'll fight Custio Clayton for some kind of title eliminator, Canadian. I think he's 18-0. He's undefeated. I know that, but good fighter. I'd just like to see Boots just continue to move on up. But this is a tough fight here. So my question is, we kind of move through, and we'll see the scorecards. Actually, I'll wait. I'll hold on to my question until after we see the scorecard.
Hold on to it, and now I'll go back to that super chat.
Yeah,
real quick, because it's like
they live. Stupid.
I thought of I had an analogy. I was like, nah, that one doesn't really work. But I don't know. I kind of want to go with it anyway. But I just think that overall, you sleep on Keith because you need to be reminded. You know what I mean? Like we've gone so long without seeing him that nobody really knows who's getting in the ring in a couple of weeks.
I would love a y'all must have forgot by Keith. Him playing the flute, just name dropping all kinds of stuff.
With the flute, bro.
My man said
playing the flute. Y'all must have forgot on the flute.
Yeah, and
man played the flute. It's the only instrument I know Thurman played. But I'm telling you, I think Keith Thurman gets there on the flute. Y'all must have forgot. Yeah, Keith, it's going to be exciting. I hope we see. I think Keith wins. We'll obviously preview that fight more closer.
I think he stops him.
I agree. I hope we see the best Keith Thurman.
Ugas?
Immediately.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
I mean, you guys wanted him to wait and maybe fight Bud later in the year.
No, I was wanting to fight Errol Spence.
I want to see any of those. It has
to be the big ones.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't want to see him fight nobody else. I feel like Shawn went at the end of his career.
Do you think
certain people?
And we didn't get a chance to ask Keith because he answers very long on any question that's asked. God love him, but I wonder if he will have a similar mindset now that he gets obviously assuming he gets past Barrios, which I don't want to disrespect him, but I wonder if he'll have a similar mindset like you did, where you're like, I'm only fighting the top guys. Like, there's no point in me fighting 3 title eliminators or fighting an up and coming guy. Like, give me the top guys, or I'm good.
Has to have a solid performance.
I'm not saying this was my mindset or anything like that, but Keith is newly married. I think he's been married for roughly 2 years now, give or take, maybe a little more than that.
As a young
He's
kid,
got a baby girl.
Yeah,
and there's a sense of urgency now. Not because of all of that, but because of his age, because of how long he's been doing this sport, and because of how long he's been those in and out, those layoffs. It's like a sense of urgency for him. There's no way he gets out of the ring with Barrios and says, I'll take whatever you give me. Yeah. He's not that kind of guy. I talked to him months ago when he was supposed to be coming back, and he's like, I'm only interested in big fights. If I feel like I can get in the ring, if I can sell a fight with you, I'll fight you. And with that being said, it's only the big names that he's looking for.
What if he would just slapped you right then?
Nah.
Hey, remember when they got into it? Hey, remember when they got into it?
Yeah, that was heated. You guys were heated.
I never, ever seen you like that.
It wasn't.
No, you was hot.
And the best was it was such an escalation because you guys were sitting there joking, making jokes about the fight, and then all of a sudden, but also to be fair, and I think nobody was going to swing on each other.
Yeah, it was just
people came over. Like,
and the fact I think that's what kind of escalated.
Yeah, if they would never grabbed y'all, it wouldn't have.
Yeah, it would have been a shouting match and been good. But the fact that you guys were, I mean, you were heated.
Shawn wasn't backing down.
Yeah,
he wasn't backing down
either. And the fact that they came over and like grabbed both of you, I was like, okay, this was a little much. But
and I think a lot of people looked at it like Shawn's out of character. Psst, we got a group text that I'll sell it to you for 100,000.
It was go time. Simple as that.
Okay, calm down. You got kids and stuff. Your beautiful wife over there in the corner.
In the rematch,
word on the street, she's a baddie.
and the rematch never came. Colbert and Roger Gutierrez coming up next month. But yeah, let's see.
Will we be here again?
Maybe. What are we? How are we feeling? Who wins this fight?
Well, I didn't watch much. I feel like the name Tug. I feel like he looked like a stronger fighter through the course of the fight. So, body language speaks a lot to the judges ringside. So I'm going with Tug. No draw.
I think it's gonna be close. It looked like Tug was kind of holding it down early, and then things got a little more than he could handle for a second there. Yeah. But
I say he has a hard time with guys who are fast, and he has a hard time with guys who can move.
The classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Sorry about that. If I get a call, I just had a baby, I'm gonna answer.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, couldn't.
I'm also hungry for the record. Let me just float that out there.
Yeah, what's you too? Yeah. Hands are being raised.
Gallery's hungry.
That's why you gotta eat before you come. As my parents used to say, gotta eat before you go.
I very specifically mentioned food before I mentioned it to Shawn. So
what we got? Decision.
I think it's gonna be King Tug.
I hope the scorecards
aren't wide.
Have sound,
I'm pretty confident we'll see somebody's hand get raised.
Let it rope hands.
A draw.
Nice. That's a surprising result to start the night.
King Tug didn't need that. It's a King Tug.
Split draw.
Tug.
Okay. Yeah. Split draw.
Hey, stop! Come on, you're my trainer.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, how outraged are you?
First interview?
I'm firing you, bro.
He said, how outraged are you? Go.
You won that, bro. He still got the camera on.
That was a good fight to start this up.
Yeah. Getting live.
I didn't watch much.
Pay attention. Look, just keep your eye on the
screen. Having a hard time getting over you.
Looking over me? Okay. That's fair. Hurtful, but fair.
Having a hard time looking over your mustache.
That damn mustache. Do you want to show the people?
Nah, I don't want to see that.
No, show the people.
I mean, we're dropping. What are you
thinking, Carson?
We're dropping merch.
What? We just got a really good. Let him do this.
Shirt's coming out. Merch is coming.
Yeah.
And I promise it's coming. It ain't Shawn Porter coming. It's Anthony Carson coming.
Yeah.
So take me and Carson down if it don't work.
Yeah. What was you were saying?
Great.
I've never seen this.
What is this? Oh, is he
asking him about the knockdown? Maybe.
No,
I've never seen this.
This is interesting.
Yeah, this is our time. We need sound.
Yeah, anyone in the chat, if you want to explain to me what he's asking.
You don't got
Yeah, I just didn't
the subtitles.
Turn it down.
No, the subtitles.
Subtitles. Yeah.
Let me figure.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Give me my phone.
Come over here, BADD.
Yeah, because I'm curious. Shout out to Wale, great song, Bad. She used to be a quarterback too.
Yeah.
She used her arm to throw further. From what I read once.
Probably talking about the knockdown.
So they are not. I don't. What is the argument? And I don't think any of you ever comment on how he almost fell after he landed the punch. I mean, he wins the fight with the knockdown.
Yeah, I've never seen where you go straight to. Hey, fans in the super chat. What are they saying? I mean, not just a chat. What are they saying about the?
Also, a lot of shout outs from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines.
Shout out to the Philippines.
Yeah, I know they're excited about Magsayo tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go over there and do a show.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Philippines. I was just about to say, hey, it's nice and cheap over there.
Shout out to my uncle.
It's cheap. You got an uncle in the Philippines? You're a Filipino?
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah, Richard Merk.
You're Filipino?
No.
I was I'm just saying, no. We got to get into this.
He's my half uncle.
I got you, but yeah. Shout out to Richard
Merk, yeah.
Richard Merk.
He's a jazz singer. They call him the Prince of Jazz over there.
He'll sing your ladies' pennies right off of him.
Yeah, so feel free, anyone in the super chat, if you're a Richard Merk fan, go ahead and shout him out.
I feel like I got to look this guy up now. Richard Merk.
Yeah. Yeah, take a look.
I'm trying to think somebody in my family I can shout out that sings.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing that they really did go straight to the ref there.
What the ref wilding about? I see y'all.
Yeah, it's about the knockdown, I'm guessing.
Oh, Carson, they made you an honorary Filipino.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
You guys want to give me my baby?
How you give up that number? Man, Philippines was fantastic.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
I got you. Favorite food in the Philippines?
We got some Filipinos in the family now.
Oh, yeah, we got Thanksgiving. Oh, he's a 10. All right, what you
yeah, no, you mentioned Filipino food. I think somebody did.
Filipino food is amazing.
Yeah, you are surprised.
Oh, let me tell you something. When
cool nickname, and there was one, but
he doesn't have one yet.
Work, but there was one, and I was like, yeah, I can roll with that for that.
Oh, there we go. The lawyer on Monday.
That's why I'm going.
They're at right now.
And is it all
For you,
Oh, I don't care.
request by my.
we all just do this?
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh,
I'll be barely on this. Do we get any suggestions from the boss there? Or he pretty much just said piss off.
who left us for dead? People are just here just to listen to us talk at this point.
Is he moving on?
We got no word. We got radio silence.
We need a backup boss.
All right. So the quote, yeah, he says stream is still frozen. Yeah. Or he said tweak the settings ASAP. I think we're back now though.
Oh yeah. I told y'all to reset y'all. Everybody got to reset their computer at home.
Yeah.
It's the fans. It wasn't us. The fans the whole time. Shawn Porter would never.
Yeah, appreciate. There's 131 loyal folks in here. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
So one question I have while we watch this fight move forward. So I mentioned with Gary, obviously the ring rust. My question for you, SP, is for Magsayo, how much does it actually matter the young and hungry fighter? Like that's such like a common thing where they're like, well, he's the young and hungry guy. Does that really factor in at all?
It does, I think.
Okay.
It does. It's weird. It's like it's funny because on one side we're saying, oh, this guy's he needs more experience. But the other side of it is some of that experience is going to help him.
Yeah.
Some guys are, and everybody's different. So let me say that everybody's different. But when you really haven't been in a hard 12-round match or a 12-round match that hasn't gone your way, on one side you could shut down off of that. But on the other side, when you being young, being hungry, being who everybody's looking at you as the next guy to be Pacquiao, like there's a lot of different components for Magsayo that could push him forward and get him over this hump. This is a big hump for him. But there's some definitely are some factors that could push him over.
Yeah, I feel like that factors in if it's like they always talk about in sports like a trap game where you maybe overlook somebody and an experienced fighter could do that. But I don't know in like a regular fight. I don't know. Obviously, I'm just a complete novice boob, but I just don't know how much that would actually kind of weigh in there. But this is me.
I know Gary's always been very confident.
Yeah.
He's always been very cool, calm, and collected. Very strategical and calculated. And knowing Gary is what gives me like the confidence that no matter what's going on right now, personal life and what's going on in terms of in-ring, out-of-ring rust.
I go our guy.
Vito.
Yeah.
Vito.
So he got some work in with Shawn Porter for the Terence Crawford fight.
I did not tell him to wear that shirt.
Oh, why are you doing like that?
I actually like the shirt.
That ain't bad.
Nice little orange, huh?
Yeah.
Nice little orange.
I thought it was Joe Burrow when he popped up for a second.
Got the custom jewelry.
Got the Bengals on, Bengals gear on.
But those are some of the components that Gary has that gives me confidence in him.
Do you put much into the coming in over half a pound to weigh in for Gary?
Speak from experience.
He's in DC. He's in Maryland. It's cold out there right now. He had to travel to get to Atlantic City. You know, I don't really put too much on it.
Yeah, and obviously loses a whole pound, comes back, and he's good to go. But
he did extra.
Yeah,
that's impressive. Half. That's impressive.
Also, feel like I got one piece of pizza, which is pretty damn disappointing.
More.
Yeah, is there more? I mean, we talked about food, then all of a sudden
that's another thing. If you go to the Porters, they give you just enough.
Yeah.
You want to tell a story?
Yeah, let's talk.
Hey, come to Ants. Yeah. You're gonna leave fat.
Yeah, true. For Ants, I arrive fat and leave fat. Shawn's house, I come in and I leave. I'm a little lighter. I'm a little thinner. We could definitely tell the Porter portions, the Porter way portions.
Yeah, hey, shout out to the baddie.
Yeah,
Mrs. Batty.
Let's go on a little story.
Man, Carson will never let this go.
Yeah, it was shout out to my cousin Drew. He makes our grandmother's lasagna recipe for after the weigh-in.
Top of the line.
Yeah, very good. After the weigh-in of one of Shawn's fights, and makes plenty of trays. Like, we had pans of lasagna, transported from Vegas to LA.
I'm hyped.
Good to go. We got almost too much lasagna, but so it comes time to serve it, and Shawn's lovely wife starts to cut these pieces, and it was like a. I'm not even sure what to describe. It was like half of a sushi roll. It was like bite-sized pieces.
I got fed like when I was in
elementary.
Hold on. Why you came with such little and came back with so much more?
Yeah. Oh, is it toasty? Oh, hey now. That's service. That's service with a smile.
Hey, where's the napkins? I don't want to be.
Dude.
But yeah,
you gonna make me. But yeah, so shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, so we have all of this lasagna, and we're getting served literally the smallest portions you could pot.
Crazy.
It was like you could see through it. It was that thin of a slice.
Yeah, it was bad night.
But we ended up having a lot of leftovers, which was a slight positive to it. But
hey, and shout out to your family. You know, if you look at all three of us,
right.
Who you think here makes the best Kool-Aid? Shout out to my man Carson. Carson, hey, when I first met this dude, he's like, I'll make some Kool-Aid. I'm like, I don't drink no white people Kool-Aid. And I tasted it. I said, man, this dude right there. I said, man, this dude right here, know it. I had to do a couple of months. I said, this boy know how to make some Kool-Aid, boy.
I feel like it was.
You haven't made it sense either. You made it maybe just at your house.
Yeah, I've made Kool-Aid in a while.
Yeah. He just had to, had to get bought in. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was it?
Yeah.
Oh, you Google how to make Kool-Aid?
No. I've been making Kool-Aid, but I feel like it was mainly.
He did it for acceptance. That he was good at
okay.
I feel like it was mainly a weight thing. There was just a lot of sugar in it. I feel like it was.
Hey, you used to kill the Kool-Aid.
But I did like to mix. I used to mix a couple flavors in there. I was mixing it up, mixing up the medicine.
Hey, my man clean with it. I talk big noise about that.
Somebody said Carson definitely makes the best Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's why y'all do me like that.
Yeah, they know I'm fat.
Me and Sean's big iced tea guys, sweet teas.
Sean, big fan of mixing drinks.
Yeah.
Even and sometimes I've seen some hits and I've seen some misses.
Yeah.
You can kind of see Sean's face.
I haven't done that in a minute.
Yeah, that was a classic. Just get a mix, then you see his face and he's like, yes, and this isn't very good. I regret this. I got Matthias up. Won in every round so far. Boom.
Puerto Rican from Cuba? That don't make sense.
Nah, those Puerto Rican. Those are both Puerto Rican flags on his hands.
Oh, the other dude's from Russia.
Mm-hmm. That dude's face is not looking very good already.
Yeah, they throwing things. Oh,
do we establish that we're recording tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna record.
Okay,
yeah.
So FYI, we're gonna be recording. So this will not be the official episode, but
yeah, y'all just hanging out with us on Saturday night.
You wanted to watch the fight with us. Yeah. We're back up to 375 people in here watching with us.
Yeah, just another night.
Yeah, buckle up, enjoy the time.
Yeah, if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't doing nothing.
This is really how normally watching fights goes.
Yeah.
Body shots.
And we usually get crazier in the main event. We usually like that dude, the kid in the front row. Kid in the front row, hyped.
I don't think I'm gonna get hyped at all because I can't hear anything. So
that's what hypes you up.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We don't have to roast other ones, but Showtime does have a good commentary crew, in my opinion.
No, it's not. It's not that. I mean,
I was just giving them a compliment. Oh. I think Brian Custer is a monster too.
Oh, 100%.
Brian Custer, he does his thing.
100%.
Doing his thing now on Sports Center as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ananian is getting slept at some point here.
He's getting hit with everything.
Yeah.
He's
It's not usually a good thing if you're getting hit with everything.
He's got no
You usually only want to be getting hit with one or two things at the most.
He's getting hit with everything.
Nose is bleeding.
And like he just did right there, he's got to let his hands go.
Shout out to Shawn. When you going to work another fight? Anything something's coming?
I'm hoping NBC comes back with Ring City March.
Any plans to work? We got Keith coming up.
I'm working that fight, but I won't be ringside working.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's such a ridiculously busy weekend in Vegas.
Yeah. In Vegas, nonetheless. Like, it's a busy weekend in general, but all of it's in Vegas.
And there's also other fights. Like, it's not just so in Vegas, we have Keith's fight.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl.
Oh, this is UFC.
NHL All-Star Game.
Yeah.
No, there's other fights.
More boxing?
Yeah. Quadress fights in, I think they fight in Arizona, maybe?
Ah, okay. But not here in Vegas.
I thought something got pushed back.
So there was one that got pushed back. Let me see. And we'll talk about that tomorrow.
This dude, like, he puts his head down, the uppercut brings him up, and he gets there with the hook. He's getting hit with jabs, body shots.
How do you feel about, and we'll talk about it more at the time, but Daniel Jacobs going overseas.
Yeah. Who's he taking on?
John Ryder.
John Ryder.
Interesting decision at this point. You would have gone overseas.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that narrative in boxing, I think that's
Old
been
news.
there for a long time. I think it's gone. And I hopefully I'm not wrong. And
There he is.
He is safe at the least being able to get a decision victory.
Somebody was acting like, I don't know who it was, they're acting like people were just buying into the hype on Boots. And I was like, nah. It's real.
There's a thing, and here's the thing about Boots. It's like he's made every right move in the ring. Mm-hmm. And we don't know much about him outside of the ring except for what we see on Fight Night.
Yeah.
But the dude is clean cut.
Mm-hmm.
The dude, he's no BS.
He talks his talk when it's needed.
You know what I mean? It's hard to not be a fan of Jaron Ennis.
And you never there's certain things where you look at who is hyping him up. Like if it was something where it was just a section of fans was hyping him up. Mm-hmm. But anytime you talk to a boxer,
it's everybody.
They're like, yo,
yeah,
Boots is that guy.
Mm-hmm. Guess what? We seen him coming through the amateurs. You know what I mean? And I wasn't directly. I saw him at a couple of tournaments, but everybody that was there directly, it just happens where there's certain guys that you respect beginning to end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's one of those guys. He's got the respect of the professional boxing world now, and he's got the respect that everybody he came up with.
He's gonna get his shot soon.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be down for that. I love
Let me go get my guy right quick.
Boots is here too. By God, that guy can travel, man.
Boots good unified.
Yeah,
First unified.
The welterweight division is going to be so interesting. Hey, Sean's leaving.
That's crazy.
Because of you have guys like Errol. I don't know if he beats Ugas. Does he wait for Bud? Does he move up to 154?
Mm-hmm.
What does Bud do? Is Bud? I mean, he's Sean's age. Does he just fight a couple more times then retire, and then Boots just completely takes over the division? How long is he gonna be here? He's a big kid, man.
Yeah, Spence. I'll be pissed if Spence and either one heads up to 154.
Yeah,
I mean you gotta do the best of you in career if they're not gonna make the fight.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's a little better. Hey, Spence not a duck.
Not at all. Not even a little.
Yeah, I can't say that, man. I'd say it's I blame the boxing business for that fight not happening.
Yeah. I don't give. I think people sometimes need to have more of a mindset of sometimes it's not anybody's fault.
Yeah.
Like that fight not happening. Like I don't sit here and go, man, I blame Errol for not fighting Bud, and I don't sit here and say, man, I blame Bud for not fighting Errol. Like there's multiple factors. Boxing's a business where there's always multiple factors.
You become a prize fighter.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
And at the end of the day, you really think these guys are scared to get in a ring with somebody else?
Especially those two.
Yeah, they're at the top of the
look at their
top of their lane right now.
Look at their mindset and look at their resumes.
The Savior's here. I thought he was the IT guy.
Be there.
I thought he was the IT guy.
No, we stuck with this today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going better. It's going better. But so one thing to kind of mention as we were talking about Errol, there is definitely.
Oh my God, damn Bo-Mac's son.
Well, real quick, Anya, he's got to keep the fight right there. Let me just say that.
Yeah,
he's got to keep the fight right there. He's no good from the outside, and as long as he's allowing Matias to punch, he's gonna get hit.
So there's like an interesting narrative where we're talking about Errol and Bud, where people literally don't think you like Errol. They think you just like dislike him. People will be watching podcasts and they'll go, man, anytime they bring up Errol, watch Shawn's face. And I was like, he really doesn't. I mean, you really don't dislike Errol at all. Like even a little bit. And it's just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's because you're so close with Bud, and it's just factors that all kind of. And there was trash talk after the fight, so.
I think I've been in the. So it's funny. This is how it goes. I've been in the ring with Errol.
Yeah.
And then after that, everybody's saying, who wins in the fight between Errol and Terrence? I'm saying Terrence, and because I lost to Errol, because I'm saying Terrence will beat Errol.
Yeah.
It's like everybody creates a narrative that I don't like Errol Spence Jr. When he got into his car accident, my heart was pounding.
Yeah.
Like I literally was like worried for my man.
Yeah.
And even though we don't have a good personal relationship or anything like that, no, I don't text him, and no, we don't speak all the time or anything like that. If I saw him right now anywhere, we gonna stop, we gonna talk, we gonna chat it up. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And there's no animosity there at all.
It's just funny.
Of course, in the night, it is what it is.
It's just funny when I know, and Ant knows. Some people say that. I'm like,
I should have said it to the camera.
No, they heard you. But it's just funny when people like say it like, oh man, it's fact. I'm like, that's really not. Yeah. Like it really isn't. Like it really is just not true at all. But
the other side of it is y'all expect us all not to like each other.
Yeah.
So.
When I always laugh, like we literally, and it was years ago now before you guys fought, but like we literally played basketball, and it was me, you, Errol, Adrian Broner was there, the Charlos were there, like. It's just something where I think there's definitely boxers that don't like each other, but it's not like just overall we don't automatically hate each other.
Yeah, it's such a wide gap between fighters who don't like each other opposed to the fighters who do. Yeah, I
do think. Just me personally.
I think Porter Way weekend in a couple weeks. Oh, that's private.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm invited. I don't know what's happening.
Nothing just happened right now. Let's back to the broadcast, everybody.
I'll be honest. I do think that Bud beats Errol in basketball. That's just
you don't want to go on record?
Oh, on that?
In the ring?
Oh, no. I think Errol wins. I think Errol wins
by stoppage.
Nah, he beats him on points though. Yeah, I think Errol wins.
On points, I got to go Terrence Crawford. Stoppage, I go Errol Spence.
Those guys are so good and so close skill wise. Like,
I don't like how Errol curls up when he's taking punches.
Yeah,
you got to get out of there, bro.
Yeah, they're both just like, it's like we talk about with fights where like, oh, somebody will dust past this and do that. And it's like when it's the best fighting the best, everything's close. Yeah, and those guys, it's so close.
And they can do multiple things.
100%.
That'll be a hell of a fight.
That's one where I always convince myself I'll flip.
You not an Errol Spence fan?
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go.
I got Errol getting stopped in the first.
I like there are times where I'll be watching a fight and I'll be thinking about it and I'm like, yeah, I think Bud gets him, and then I just like, nah, I think Errol gets him. Overall, though, I do.
And what's crazy is you can throw Boots in there too, and like, I think Boots can get him. I think Errol can stop. Hey, it's like,
answer me this real quick. This just came to my mind. Answer me this: the person that said, "Oh, it's lagging," but I'm gonna stick around and support. I'm just gonna put you on mute.
Yeah,
they still on?
I have no idea.
I got you.
Figure it out.
All right. We can find them actually.
I'm not gonna find them.
I got you.
We're at over 300 people are tuned in right now, though, so that's cool.
That is a blessing from God.
And then we'll record our normal episode tomorrow, dropping on Tuesday, per usual, as the Porterweight podcast always does. But, this is a good fight.
Oh!
God dang. Oh. Wait a second.
I think I could get hyped without no sound. But I was worried for the ref. I thought something was about to happen.
I think I even got more hyped because there was no sound. I saw the ref step in and all of a sudden 3 punches got thrown. I was like, wait a damn second. This is a good fight, though. Good fight. First fight was a good fight. Main event. Gonna deliver. Got to.
Oh, it's gonna deliver. How old is Magsayo? I think, what is he, 26? What did we say he was?
I think he's older than that, isn't he?
Is he?
I thought so. Almost asked our producer how old he was. Knowing that guy's not here.
Text him.
Hey, how old is he? Anyone in the comments?
We shouldn't even look it up.
Yeah.
We should just make
Anyone in the comments, let us know how old Mark Magsayo is. You guys didn't spar, did you?
No.
Did you see him work at all?
Nope.
Perfect. Excellent insight.
Right, I could at least fake the funk.
No, I prefer you to be honest, but
I probably could have.
yeah, I prefer you to be honest, but
oh yeah, he's strong.
I just can't.
26.
Is he?
Yeah.
I just can't believe it was again a point taken. I just can't believe how he makes 126. I'm flabbergasted by that.
He doesn't look like a big feller right here.
A big feller.
He looked double the size of you, and you were fighting at 147. He doesn't look like a big guy to you right there?
No.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it was a little bigger.
Look up
You find the guy?
Did you see the picture? Find the picture of the cards up. Yeah, Matthias. I'm not so sure that maybe Ananian won that last round.
I felt like he won that last
He
round.
put the pressure on a little bit.
Yeah.
No, anyone that's listening, go look at the picture of Shawn and Mark Magsayo and tell me he doesn't look like a welterweight. Yeah, when Ananian gets on the end of those punches from Matthias, oh my gosh. Whew.
But again, Matthias, like there's no power right here.
Yeah.
The power's right here.
At the end.
And he's got to hurt this kid. Anian is going to keep coming. And that's where Anian's comfortable at.
Yeah.
Like
got to be in his chest.
Yeah. So he's comfortable getting hit. Like, and earlier in the fight, I was like, all right, yeah, he doesn't want to take those punches.
I don't know if he's comfortable getting hit there.
Well, yeah, but where he created space to get that hook off.
That's funny. I saw that.
A lot of people are referring to you that the ref looks just like you. Somebody said the ref looks like your sister.
That hurts.
Somebody says the ref looks like Shawn with no makeup. That's kind of wild.
With me with no makeup.
Yeah, that ain't make no sense.
All natural. You're all natural, man.
Oh, with makeup. My bad.
Oh, never mind. Man,
does she look like you? I gotta see now.
There's just no way he doesn't get dropped, is there?
Ooh, I got a feeling it's coming.
Because he's wearing, like we said earlier, it's never good when they're like, yeah, you're getting hit with everything. If somebody's playing Fight Night and they're able to hit every button and hit you, that's not good.
Is she my stunt devil?
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's you. I see what they say. I see what y'all see.
Yeah.
We gonna put her in the ring for my round one sparring and all that. The fight.
Ooh, some good shots there. Yeah, Matthias he's knocking him out at some point here. He's got to. Not a lot of, this is just from my personal preference, as you guys know, is a little more movement around the ring. Right. Not a lot of foot movement here for either of these guys.
Did you see the first fight, Carson?
Yeah.
What Carson didn't see?
It was a lot more like this, like the whole fight, though, right? Yeah, that's how I felt.
They said this is rock'em sock'em fighting, and that is true. Mm-hmm. You ever play the big rock'em sock'em game at Dave & Buster's? Mm-mm. I was garbage in it.
I played Thrill of the Flight on the Oculus.
Oculus, yeah.
That's our new move.
The Oculus.
Yeah. I know. I might just buy you one because you're gonna BS. I already know.
Shawn, there's a random question that. Shawn, have you ever fought at Buffalo Run Casino in Miami, Oklahoma? If so, how did the fight go?
I did. I fought.
How'd the fight
go? I fought. What's his name there? The Mexican kid that we brought in for camp a couple times. What's his name?
Berto Garcia. I got nothing for you.
Had the gun.
Hector Munoz.
Hector Munoz.
Yeah, there you go.
Fought him there.
God, Hector Munoz.
What was the question? How'd it go?
Well,
yeah.
Even though Hector Munoz, that dude was.
Hector took a lot of punches.
You talk about somebody that took a hell of a lot of punishment in his day. He was there.
That fight was just like my fight with Adrian Granados.
Yeah.
Except I believe they stepped in the very last round and finally stopped the fight.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
they just stepped in. I think they just stepped in and waved it off.
I'm trying to see. There. One of your other former opponents fought yesterday. I'm trying to see if I can find the result there. It's one of my guys.
Somebody felt if the ref would have acknowledged all the low blows in the Errol Spence fight, you'd have won it on points.
Yeah, there was a lot of those going around.
But you just got to piss blood and deal with it.
Yeah,
good Lord.
I'm pretty sure you had a little color to you.
Little color to his pee. That's wicked stuff there. I'm trying to see if I can find the result of a fight yesterday. If anyone knows how the Eric Bonet fight went yesterday, let me know.
Eric Bonet fought, huh?
Eric Bonet.
Where at?
That I don't know.
How did I fought dude. Fight goes like 5 rounds, and he's been an absolute fan of his.
100%.
Ever since.
Hey, so when he just said this, it's in my head. I'm like, who the hell is Eric Bonet? I literally forgot about that guy. Except Carson hypes him up. He's like, if he wouldn't have sprained his ankle.
Hey. He fought in
there was a in the background.
He fought in Florida.
I'm not afforded any ring rust for a round or two.
Nope.
He fought in Florida yesterday, but I don't know the result yet.
Get the spammer out of here, Carson.
Does anybody say this?
Get the spammer out of here. Can you
kick him?
Yeah.
Did you find that?
Remove him?
Yeah, remove him.
I'm putting the user in timeout.
No.
You are clear and out of here.
Okay. Look at Carson. Somebody over there saying, Shawn, I'll smack the hell out of you.
No, they didn't say that. They were spamming. So now they're in a timeout. Think about what you did.
They was giving us some live stream.
I don't understand it. I shouldn't even try her.
Nah.
Did you find that? If they're still on?
No, me and Maker was going back and we couldn't find it.
Well, somebody said they just saw the picture of Shawn and Magsayo and they said it makes Shawn look like a lightweight. I'm telling you, like, he's a big kid, man.
He's a big kid.
Yeah.
He's a big
kid. Made 126 is surprising.
Shawn made 144?
Impressive, too.
Yeah, I still can't believe you did that.
That's Keith.
It is what it is. Wasn't Keith?
No, you said one time.
Yeah, you threw me out too. I'm like, it wasn't Keith.
I got yelled at by somebody when I said one time at karaoke before Shawn fought Keith.
My dad.
It was his dad. Let's be fair.
We'll say that around here.
Let's be honest. It was Killing Me Softly by the Fugees, where Wyclef very clearly says one time.
Right.
And so I said one time, as everyone does. He said, "Hey, we're not saying that right now." I was like, "What the hell?"
You weren't even thinking about that.
No, I was thinking about Wyclef. Shout out to Wyclef. And
stole all that money.
And the Fugees.
Dang, leave him alone.
Oh, he did.
A long time ago.
I'm a Haitian somewhere down the line.
Lauryn Hill, my favorite female rapper of all time.
Really?
100%. How you gonna win if you ain't right within? That you just talk about just something to live by, ain't it?
I don't want to hear them slave raps.
I'll let that one go.
Yeah, please don't say that. Please don't say that, Carson. Sometimes you just gotta let me go. Yeah. Here, please, we will.
Now I can't stop seeing Shawn.
Y'all stupid.
I really don't see the comparison, but now I can't stop looking. I'm like, dang, she look like Shawn.
I feel like y'all say you seen her? You seen Shawn in her? You see Shawn in her? I don't either.
Somebody wants to know if you have any bets on the fight tonight, Ant.
Yep, I got under 10.5 rounds, plus 200.
They said Ant or Carson, but I never bet. Somebody said a Shawn Porter with power is a scary thought. That's a fact.
Yeah.
We talk about the boxing glove, by the way, or is it we just having that there for an aesthetic?
Yeah,
I was gonna do something
with that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was a 9-9 round because he got a point because Matias got a point taken away.
What do you get the point taken away for? We don't know because it's on mute.
We can actually get the person for the.
Let's just speculate.
The comment on the replay.
Yeah, true.
So we can go back and
We'll shout him out.
Still get to him.
That was true loyalty. Man, there's just not a whole hell of a lot of defense here.
Well,
I'm pumped for this main event. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm pumped for the main event. I was pumped for the card, but I'm pumped for the main event.
Yeah,
I feel good about it.
I don't feel like you don't have to sell a lot of fights, Carson.
How often am I pumped for fights, though? I feel like Shawn,
I feel like I hear that all the time.
You often
remember how he was like, "Oh, you'd say bring up the energy every week."
Well, you often say to me that I'm hard to impress. Like when you talk
extremely hard to impress.
So that's why I feel like if I'm pumped for a fight, it's gonna be, it's gonna deliver. Unless it's a Rigondeaux fight, then you may be disappointed. But now I won't be disappointed.
No, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited for. Oh, it was a low blow. That's why the point was taken.
We're gonna get your guy Loma to go down to Australia, get it done.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys know how big of a Lomachenko fan I am. I want to see Devin Haney get the shot. I would prefer Devin Haney get that shot.
Why is that?
Because I think he is the champion there, and even if you're on the other end of the spectrum and you completely disagree that he's the champion, you think that the franchise, or whatever the hell you think, there's still confusion. Like, there's still a little bit of uncertainty either way. Yeah. And so you have a perfect chance to end the controversy, end any question.
I need those guys swinging them, by the way.
Yeah. Put those guys in the ring together. Yeah. They figure it out. Yeah. And that's the undisputed champion.
That's what needs to happen. Yeah. That's what needs to happen.
It just makes too much sense not to. And I think it's a good fight. I think Devin wins.
It's a good fight. I think Devin wins.
They want you to call your dad and ask him, like, what's up with this ref? Like, what happened in y'all past? Literally somebody said. I don't see it, though. But, I mean, all right.
Dang, somebody said Shawn with power is Pacquiao.
I got the guy with the N for UFC for night.
Ngannou.
Yeah, I got him. I got him.
I was talking to somebody.
What the hell?
I told you. First off, he fell like I would fall. But he fell for at least 45 seconds.
I'm just trying to find Shawn in her.
I'm just trying to figure out why he fell for.
It's in the eyes.
Is it?
What's it?
Yeah.
Why did he fall for so long though? He got hit with a punch and then
he's tired.
I'm pretty sure I heard him with the never-ending story. We're going down, buddy. He went down for it. This guy's like, Jesus, you fell for half that round. What are you doing?
He hurting.
Yeah, he's hurting. He spent half the round falling.
They might stop this.
I want to see this replay.
Yeah, it's getting tight.
Boxing sometimes pisses me off with replays.
Yeah. And now Shawn when you want to see him.
Yeah, and then when you don't want to see him, they're like, hey, here's a replay.
Watch it again. Watch it from a different angle.
I'm like, yeah, I saw the body shot. That doesn't really do anything for me.
What angle you want to see? And worse than worse, they'll give you
they're gonna stop it.
A Ryan Hafey picture.
Yeah, true.
Definitely want to see that.
I see her shaking her head. No,
she's like, yeah, that's not good. You can't fall for that long and be okay.
That's so stupid.
Look at him.
You should never fall.
Well, he looked
be talking to him. Yeah, he
looked like Drago.
Yeah, the ref turned around and was like, yeah, this is done. And they still haven't shown the knockdown. That's what's hilarious about this.
Well, I'm not gonna defend boxing.
Yeah, I hope he's good. But yeah, see, he's like, yeah, I told you.
Ooh,
okay, that's a little much, but
who are you talking to?
Okay, I'm feeling it. I was feeling it. Not the cutthroat. Okay, we're okay.
He brought it back.
And then
put the chain on.
And then I feel like he did a little.
Put the chain on.
I went too far. When was the last time you saw somebody do the cutthroat? I think it was like 2003.
Who are you talking to? Oh, who are you talking to?
I don't know, but I wouldn't want to be that person that he's talking to.
Turn around like he definitely ain't talking to me.
Right.
Who are you talking to?
Just pointing the person next to you, or you talking to him?
I kept seeing Eva Mendes and Hitch, where he takes her to see her grandfather, and she like, that's what I kept seeing.
Matias avenges his only loss, which is nice to see.
That dude was broken down, man.
Yeah, good performance by Matias.
He made a statement. No need for a third fight either.
Nah, no need for a third one at all. I think this is 135 or 140. One of the two of those.
It's 35, right?
My first guess was 35.
Big boys.
Somebody said,
"Do it again."
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Talk to you.
I'm feeling that.
Talk your crap.
Not the cutthroat again. No,
who are you talking to?
You did that once. The cutthroat. I just can't believe I'm seeing that in 2022.
What if Hendry's in the stands?
Hendry
sighting.
Hendry is my guy.
Yeah, that dude something else. I like that dude.
Hendry is the man. That's the man right there.
Yeah, good dude. He just had a baby. Shout out to Hendry.
You did?
Yeah.
We're getting it done out here, huh?
I told him we need him back.
You missed the cutthroat again.
Well, we're getting it.
I don't want to ever see the cutthroat again from this guy. Ooh. See, look, you can't fall this long. They're 140, by the way.
Okay.
The 140 division is one right now that is.
See what she did? She came in with the count at 5 because she
still killing that dude.
I don't have to
go
through it again, but no, I'm saying like she handled it the way it was supposed to be handled, and I just think
nice
that
little crisp
these refs, they need more training, and they need to be directed better on what to do, how to handle these things.
I remember somebody said, somebody said they slipped and fell in the shower and tried to grab onto the water. I feel like that's what he was falling backwards. He was looking for something to grab onto.
That ain't nothing. Try fighting somebody and then your foot goes into a metal trash can. Then the trash can starts sliding.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah, you get thumped on. Hey.
And there's no standing 8 counts anywhere.
I was the victim of that fight.
I was gonna say that's a damn.
Yeah, that was me. I was the victim of that fight.
You was really descriptive with that.
I was cocked back to give him something. My foot went in the trash can. My foot started sliding. My man knotted me up.
Anyone in the comments? You were young, weren't you?
Hey, I was in 2nd grade, and we not shooting that dude. I still remember that dude's name too. I went back for a rematch when I was 16. He's like, "Come on, bro." He's like in the church and stuff. He's like,
anyone in the comments that knows who Matias was shouting at in the crowd, please let us know because that was intense. But I was gonna say about 140. It's tough because right now Taylor's undisputed, but I think Taylor's moving to 47. So like. I can say I want to see these fights, but what's the point? That's where I think they Regis Prograde. Yeah, I don't know who he's talking to.
Is he talking? That's crazy.
Is he just doing that?
I hope he's just doing that.
Let me be honest.
Because Boots in the front row.
Another part of me that feel like he talking to Abner Mares. Like,
not Abner. All I know is
chill out.
All I know is
close to the weight.
Chill out. Don't say nothing.
All I know is I was a big fan of this. I was a big fan of this action he was breaking out there. But
you look like a retarded robot.
Oh my gosh. That yeah, that was crazy.
Do it again.
No, I'm not gonna do it again. Who's your top guy at 140 right now? Outside of Taylor. Taylor moves up. Who's top guy?
I feel like there's a shift at 140, but it's gotta be you think Figueroa.
My man, Rougarou.
Rougarou.
Yeah, read your program.
Yeah.
They might get it done.
Oh.
They might get it done.
Got ourselves a tie game in the NFL.
He gonna lose his mind.
Right quick. Let me go.
Hey, we should call him and just talk about nothing.
He gonna show up tomorrow acting crazy.
Oh yeah. I realized I was kind of disrespectful. I made him take his jacket off.
No, it was necessary. People were disagreeing. They think Rice is the GOAT. By the way,
who?
Some people in the streets.
Rice,
the greatest wide receiver of all time.
Oh, Jerry.
What we got here?
I don't know. I have him number 2. I don't think that's disrespectful, but I mean, poor guy had to play with Joe Montana and Steve Young most of his career.
Man, why you doing him like that?
I'm just saying. I mean, Randy Moss.
He had the GOAT, and he had Pastor. He had the Pastor. Dante
Culpepper.
Yeah, Culpepper. Who else he had?
Pastor Randall.
Brad
Johnson.
Brad
Johnson there for him.
Pastor Randall still got a 9 in him.
Yeah.
You ran around with him yet?
Nah.
You want to, don't you?
Yeah.
just to catch one.
I invited him to the track one time and had the ball up there and everything. I couldn't get it to do it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I didn't want to be like, yo, throw me the rock, you know?
He would have dropped it.
That would be hilarious.
Blew the whole moment.
All nervous and whatnot.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, he still got a 9 in him though.
Okay, Pastor Randall.
Natural athlete right there.
Yeah.
Natural athlete.
Brother was a natural athlete.
I want to say the first
brothers.
I think I asked him who had the best hands, and he gave me an answer. I want to say it was like Art Monk. He had the best hands, something like that. I was surprised by it because he played with some greats.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was Irving Fryer.
Chris Carter was always my guy.
Somebody said, "Stop the disrespect." It's T.O. T.O.'s number 3
for hands. I gotta go Mark Harrison. My man will catch everything.
Yeah, he caught everything.
What you got? What you got in the background? Who you got?
He always dropped balls in the playoffs for real.
What are you talking about? Playoffs? We talking about a regular season.
Hey, man, Ty Law. That dude had Peyton Manning's number. He was eating Peyton Manning's lunch for years.
That's crazy.
It seemed like they matched up in the playoffs every year. And that poor bastard had Ty
crazy.
Law. He had him locked up.
Is that their number 1 right there?
Debo.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Debo went out.
He said, "What bike?" They might be in field goal range though.
I hate when they show them replays.
You know what I hate? Snow.
Born and raised in snow.
Ugh. I hope I never see snow ever again.
Dang, it's like that.
They just let the clock run all the way down.
Somebody said Carson, who'd win, Porter or Bradley in their prime? Porter. Somebody said, all right, what is this narrative that Randy Moss only ran fades? Because Zittel tried to make that case this week.
Moss.
That's because he was known for the big play like that.
But we're not just going to disrespect him and pretend like a guy was.
He could go across the middle and then go all the way up.
I'm still not positive there was a more terrifying sight as a DB than when you saw Moss throw the hand up. It was curtains at that point.
Because then once he turned his own, you're like,
it's done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna catch him.
Yeah, you put your hand. He puts his hand up like that. You might as well grab your hamstring.
Horse on the football field.
That's
just get a PI.
What was it? You remember he did Revis like that. When Revis was the guy, and he had Revis, and Revis.
I don't remember that.
Revis grabbed his hamstring.
He pulled that
Carson Merk move. He was chasing him, and he went.
Was that when he was with New England?
Patriots, yeah. They said they got their Megatron in there. I agree.
Larry Fitz.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald's listed there.
What about Tim Brown?
Good.
He said, "Oh no."
Damn, y'all still ain't. Chris Carter, acknowledge my man Chris Carter.
There, for sure. I have Chris Carter above Tim Brown.
Yeah. I do too.
But both great receivers.
Mike Irvin got hurt, but Mike was nice.
Both of them were probably underrated. Chris Carter and Tim Brown.
What about T.O.?
I think T.O.'s number 3 or number 4 for me personally. Mm-hmm. Mine would go Moss,
Megatron,
Rice, Megatron, T.O.
Okay.
Or you could flip T.O. and Megatron, but Megatron was next level stuff.
Just got stuck on the Lions.
Yeah. How about the Lions have had 2 top, I would say at the worst, 5 players at running back and receiver, and weren't able to do anything. You have Barry Sanders, couldn't really do anything.
I felt bad for Barry. He was juking the whole world. They couldn't do nothing.
He was juking. That dude was juking out of necessity. He was like, "Damn, I don't even want to make these cuts."
Hey man, he gonna lose his mind, bro.
I hope he misses just because.
Damn, why you a hater?
If he was here,
come on, I hope he make it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right down the pipe.
Yes, I'm about to text one of my boys right now.
That's what's up.
You text
Toby's a
Packers fan.
Oh,
wait, was that Robbie Gould that made that kick? Jesus, you talk about, what was it, 2009? What the hell? Let's please switch back to boxing. I don't want to see Robbie Gould on the TV popping up here. 49ers made it happen.
Mm-hmm.
That Mike Shanahan?
No.
Well, it's Kyle.
Excuse me.
Now we're really talking throwbacks.
We know what you're talking
Excuse
about.
me. Kyle Shanahan. Yeah.
You're talking about. Is that Mike? Well, Mike had that. All he did was run. All he did was run. He gonna run too. What was his running back he had?
Zone block. Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis.
Mile high salute.
How was it?
He used to hit you with that.
I mean, you bums. I hated that team. Hey, man, John Elway. I hated that team.
You were an Ed McCaffrey fan?
Oh, hell no.
Ed McCaffrey, Rod Smith?
Yeah.
Atwater.
Atwater could crack.
Who? Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
They had a squad over there. God dang. Now I got to put some respect on my name.
I thought you was hating on greatness. I'm like, hey, you hating them because they was great, huh?
Yeah, they had a little run.
Atwater had one of the best hits of all time for me on Christian Okoye. He was the Nigerian Nightmare, like real big. Like,
I remember Okoye.
He came through the
Who
middle.
for?
Chiefs.
Yeah.
And Atwater, I thought he split his ass in half. He hit him going through there. It was all bad. Sean, if you could have played in the NFL with anyone, who would it have been?
Team?
I don't know. They just said played with anyone.
Don't say right rounds. You wouldn't have got no yards.
Go team? Yeah, team. Team or teammate?
Teammate, Charles Woodson.
Okay, yeah, you're a Charles Woodson guy.
My GOAT. And then any team, of course, the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Winning team.
Also the Browns.
Like back in the day, would have been the Vikings.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Robert Smith,
Ohio
native.
Yeah.
Euclid,
Robert Smith
Euclid's
was on the squad.
Is Al Bernstein one of the best in the business?
We got to get him in.
Yeah.
We got to get him on the show.
Seems like a great guy as well.
Great guy.
And can sing. Can
Yeah.
you believe that guy can sing his ass off, Ant? Al Bernstein.
Yeah.
Great karaoke singer.
I think he's a professional.
No. Yeah,
singer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
Where's he over at the Bootlegger? I think he's made an appearance.
One
now.
time we saw him was
Yeah,
at the
popped
Bootlegger.
up over there.
Yeah.
Bootlegger's a lot outside of my price range, but I went there once.
Yeah,
I said, "What'd you say?
Great
I said,
lasagna.
you got free bread? Okay." I said, "Y'all take the free bread and water."
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I'll get you a gift certificate for your birthday.
Hey, there you go. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got you.
$100, give me a little bit.
$100. Damn, man. You about to get, hey, I'll take you some bread.
Ooh, LaDainian Tomlinson underrated. That's facts.
Yeah.
Yo, one of the best acceptance speeches I've ever seen.
LT.
Ever heard. Yeah.
Okay.
God, good. Gosh, I don't remember that one. Sheesh.
Gracious.
They're showing Gary Russell highlights, by the way, if you're not watching Showtime. You should be watching and tune into Showtime.
Gary Russell reminds me of a tall midget.
What's a tall midget?
Gary Russell.
What qualifies you to be?
It's like he got all the features, but you tall. You 5'2".
I'm not sure. Somebody said Adrian Peterson's underrated. I'm not sure he's underrated. I think he's accurately rated as a all-time legend.
Still in the league.
What network is the fight coming on? Showtime.
He was playing for Seattle.
Over.
Anyone going to the World Cup? No.
No, wait. No.
I'm a big soccer fan, but I'm not going to Qatar.
You ever think about going?
My
Qatar?
man don't want to go
No,
nowhere.
it's crazy.
No.
Hey man, my baby just got here, and we're literally going to get his passport and social drops.
Yeah. I don't even have a passport.
You know what? We're gonna come pick you up. We're gonna take you too.
You're just going to pack
Yeah,
me
you're
in?
gonna be our next kid. We're gonna adopt you.
We signed the papers.
Yeah,
for
we're
him.
gonna sign a paper for you, put you on my taxes and everything.
I'm down. I'm down for it.
If I could get you to go anywhere, Carson, where would it be?
Yeah, anywhere like
I don't know.
Like, out
Don't
of the
say
country.
Canada or Mexico.
I like
You're
somewhere.
talking about outside of the country?
Yeah, man.
Oh. Probably Italy, I would say.
Okay, that's a good spot.
I would say we have
That's a good
the
spot.
time.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Going to Italy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Villa Greco coming?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
well.
Sorry, Phil.
He
Tried
did.
to get you as my plus one.
He
but
did tell me. He said, "Yo, if you ever going to Italy, let me know."
See, making sure you're not getting touched out there, Villa Greco.
We gotta make that happen because I want to get him out the country.
Yeah.
I want to get you out the country,
Yeah.
man.
Best promoter for boxing. Tom Brown, of course. TGB Promotions. See what I did there?
I see what you did.
I'm an Eddie Hearn fan, though. I know some people aren't fans, but I like Eddie. I just think he talks too much about negotiations. Is my only concern with him.
Speak too much about behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, like it's, and then that becomes a conversation, and it's always like the over promising. So if I keep telling you about something that doesn't happen, you're like, hey, what the hell? You told me it was going to happen, but if you don't say anything, it doesn't happen. Mm-hmm. You didn't even know. You didn't even know it was a possibility. It just
Are we gonna get your boy back in the ring this year?
Connor Ben,
No, AB.
the Can Man.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Hey, no matter when he fight, Carson be tuned
I'm tuned in always, always. Yeah, that was Julio Seja.
That knockout was crazy.
Yeah, that was not a.
But that was a good fight
Hell,
because he dropped him too.
He challenged him.
Yeah.
He challenged him.
Yeah, that was, and that's like I mentioned last week with this fight. Like, I think Gary might be better at everything other than power. But you have that, you never know what'll happen. Mm-hmm. We said Eddie Hearn is underrated.
Eddie Hearn.
How do you like a Conor Benn Maurice Hooker matchup?
Who that?
Conor Benn Maurice Hooker. I don't hate it.
Went out of Brooke.
I don't hate it.
All right, you hate it. Went out of Brooke.
I saw it.
Brooke Khan gets Ben.
Ask him, Carson.
Huh?
Went out of Brooke Khan get Ben.
Yeah, maybe. I would like to see it. I think Conor Benn at this point knocks both of them out.
I was gonna say I don't think either of them get in the ring with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's smart.
Somebody said something about Chocolatito. Hell yeah.
Big night for the Philippines, man.
Yeah.
This is a big night for them.
I really like how they support their guys.
For sure.
Pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
My goal with Chocolatito, I think I mentioned on the podcast. I give that guy a hug someday.
Why?
I don't know. He just looks
huggable.
I said, listen, I said, you think you gonna walk up to him and hug him?
And I think
he might put the beats on him.
He said, I'm pretty sure if I walked up to Chocolatito,
I think
he'd be willing to hug me.
I think he appreciates it.
Nah, man. It's a distance you can get on people before people get
this is
protected.
Hypothetically not
and
in COVID time.
He said Chocolatito doesn't have a bone in his body that represents what you just said. There's not a piece of him.
He beats people for a living.
This is very true, but I think and I'm thinking his last weigh-in when he fought Estrada the last time and got robbed, he weighs in. They have this like kind of face off whatever, and he goes over and like hugs the reporter. He like shake. I'm like, I'm giving Chocolatito a hug, man.
But it's like in the moment. You ever seen a? I don't know.
I'm not gonna just pull up on him and just.
That's how
I've done that before, and then after the fact, I was like, "Yo, what did I just do?"
But they know you most times.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna just walk up to him out of nowhere and hug him.
Okay.
If we're at a boxing match and I see Chocolatito, I'm gonna give him like a nod, maybe dap him up, and then give him a hug.
I thought you was gonna just.
Oh, he ain't talking about one of these.
I
thought he was going full fledged. Like,
yeah, I was like.
They're also, to be fair, and we've mentioned it before, there is a language barrier.
Oh yeah, he gonna put the beats on you.
He thinks that
he
helps.
definitely gonna be like,
he thinks the language barrier helps.
I'll have.
He said, "This is the common language that we all speak right here."
Who's the guy? Lupe Contreras.
Yeah, Lupe.
Yeah, shout out to Lupe, best translator in the game.
You got Lupe.
I'm gonna have Lupe with me and say, "Hey, let him know."
You got all just planned out.
100%. I'm ready for it.
I'm like,
there's your guy, Sean Gibbons.
That's my guy. I was like, Carson, he looked.
Yeah, like we should turn up.
True.
We should turn up the sound at the end of the fight when
Sean Gibbons says something crazy.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, he's gonna say something crazy.
Ryan wants to know what you're drinking.
Oh, it's a Polar Pop.
Show him the color.
No, I'm not gonna take it.
I know you're gonna spill it. I was just thinking.
Yeah, I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be the one to do it. Oh, it's a mix combination. Did you say go ape? Jesus, that's a throwback. I'm not like Sean liking to mix drinks, but I like to mix some flavors. Yeah, there's a couple different flavors in there.
Sean's a big juice guy. Every time I know Sean's come to my house, I have a bunch of juice.
It was that Ryan that asked. That's that guy.
Jackass Ryan
abandoned us. Yeah. Left us all by ourselves. Boots versus Virgil Ortiz.
Great fight.
Boots.
I think we're unanimous. Boots.
Yeah.
Anybody want to go Virgil in the room? Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Let me ask this question though.
Okay.
Can Virgil touch Boots?
Yeah.
Touch him?
Not that many times, but he'll touch him.
That's an interesting question, right?
What? Hey, so he said Ant beats Carson. Just saying. Have you seen Ant?
I'm not a fighter. I'm a dad.
Also, why the fact that people were surprised?
He did that for like a whole 72 hours.
I'm a changed man for 72 hours.
When we took a picture standing up with
How many times have you thought about your child since you've been here?
He hasn't stopped thinking about it.
Yeah, she's been texting me. I took a phone call. You didn't see me?
Yeah, I saw the phone.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why people were surprised.
I heard don't call back.
When we
That's crazy.
When we took the picture,
you see what I'm doing? Don't call back.
we took the picture with Meta.
You clearly go on the computer and see me. You don't even talk about you miss me.
Yeah. People said, man, I didn't think Ant's big. I didn't think Ant was that big. I was like, what? I'm not sure how you don't.
I guess I'm sitting down next to Shawn. Maybe I look small.
I don't know. I don't know why they were surprised though.
Wait,
so how'd you? Dang, Gary's got the nipples out. So let me ask you.
Hey, him and Shawn look like they got the same shirt on.
Yeah, true.
They do.
He just cut his off to show off.
Shawn
He's
just
still
don't have
fighting
nipples
shape.
out. Yeah.
That's a retired version of that. That's the
bro. Chill out. I see what you just did. This fool just did this with his titties. Put your titties away. He did that. You keep that in the room, okay? Y'all keep that in y'all room.
Let me ask you this, SP.
Yeah.
So Magsayo, I'm bringing it back. Magsayo, first world title.
Hold on, this dude preaching? What's going?
I don't know, but I'm feeling it.
I feel like.
Can we turn it up?
Yeah, I feel like it's voodoo. Yeah, it's voodoo. It's voodoo.
Somebody said we need Ant and Carson on the next Jake Paul card.
I've been trying to tell Shawn to make that happen.
No, what the hell?
I've been trying to tell Shawn to make that happen.
What were you about to ask me, Carson?
Magsayo, first world title fight. Describe being in your first world title fight. Which you won, by the way.
Man, it was fast.
All right, let's see who can. While Shawn's answering, who did Shawn fight in his first world title fight? Go.
It was fast.
They don't get that.
Are they?
Nothing yet.
Yeah, they'll get it real quick. We're lagging.
We're a little.
Yeah,
no, we
we're
actually haven't lagged in a while. Knock on wood.
Oh, good. No, it went by fast. I remember. I just remember being like so in the zone that like I just was. It was like
nothing was stopping you that night.
I was on autopilot the whole fight, and I won't forget the last bell ringing. I don't remember the first bell. I remember the last bell. When the last bell rang, it was like, yeah.
I got this.
And if you had a little bit of power, you'd have stopped him that night. You would have. No, I'm serious.
Oh, somebody got it. Devin.
You rocked him once, I think.
Couple times.
Yeah, he started dancing.
Couple times.
Yeah, he did rock him a couple times.
Shout out to Devin, man. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I agree. We mentioned Kevin Cunningham last week.
Yeah, we did.
Great coach.
Yep. Interesting, man. This is kind of like it's a turn of the age, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And funny question that was asked, I think last week or the week prior to.
I look so fat on camera eating and drinking this.
You are.
I mean, I am fat.
My man you finally got a good look at yourself.
Well, I just
after all these years.
No. I trust me. I'm very aware of that. But I'm looking and I'm sitting here and I'm like, not even on purpose. I was just living my life, and I'm sitting there, got sauce on my face,
looking like that weird kid in class that
Zittel's gonna come in big. What the hell is these crumbs on?
looking like that weird clear in class that takes stuff from the lunchroom and eat it in fifth period.
You gotta pull
part of me feels like you forgot you were on TV. Like
he got comfortable.
He got mad comfortable. He heard himself smack. That's what it was. He caught himself slurping.
Pull a sandwich out of my pocket after gym class.
Man. A smush PB&J. Man, you a wild
I love
boy.
a good PB&J.
Hey, grilled PB&J, game changers.
My dad used to make toasted PB&Js, and it was necessary.
You want me to make you one?
I eat PB&J and PB&JJ on the regular.
Oh yeah,
that's what my son calls it.
I grill them.
Man, we probably gonna do that tomorrow. No?
Come on,
Where we going?
Also, I keep goober at the house. What'd she say?
She says the same as toasted bread.
Did you say goober?
Yeah,
you have the goober?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
is it goober or is it Gruber?
That's goober.
I don't know. When my lady first moved in, she's like, yeah, I'm not eating that. Now I'll be like, where's my goober at? Knocking it back.
Well, she got the Welshes.
No, she switched.
Somebody said, I'm glad you can't see me on my couch at the moment. They probably I respect you, Dan. Don't let them break you down.
Oh, man.
I'm excited for this fight.
A lot of body shamers in the room.
Somebody said playing Curtis Mayfield.
I like Benji.
Somebody said they're playing Curtis Mayfield. I don't know if they're playing Curtis Mayfield there or if they're playing Curtis Mayfield. Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
What happened to Kareem Mayfield?
He's Shawn Porter.
Okay. That's everything. I think every time I've said that to him, he said Shawn Porter.
Yeah, every time. Whenever you say Kareem Mayfield's name, that's what.
They're supposed to fight once, right?
He was going to fill in. He was going to fight instead of Bonet.
And he ducked him.
Shawn ducked him. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Shawn didn't want Shawn. It was a psycho analysis thing. He didn't want to be looking at himself.
I can't find myself.
He was Kareem Mayfield represented his inner demons on the other side of the ring. He's like, I can't punch myself. Eric Bonet was piecing you up though. I hope Eric Bonet won yesterday. You really didn't. I was actually. I'll be honest. I thought you were gonna bring him in for a camp at some point.
I actually thought that my dad was gonna work with him. I talked to my dad like,
I'm not coming at you and roll my ankle. John headbutt him in the ankle.
Somebody threw baby oil.
It don't even sound real.
There was baby oil in the ring.
Hey, shout out to you, man. You changed that whole rumors about headbutts at the end of your career. You got that done before you got out of there. I give you props on that, bro.
He said you got that done before you got out of there. Like that was my mission.
He was like, hey, I might lose, but I'm not going to headbutt. I promise you that.
Shout out to you for changing that whole narrative.
Yeah, got rid of the whole narrative.
Oh, man.
NBC tried something new. They said, was that NBC? I'm pretty sure. They said that they feel that getting in the ring. No. It was Triller. I don't want to say the wrong name, but Triller felt like the introductions to a fighter too long. Let's do the introduction one time when they come to the ring. When they get in the ring, touch them up, back to your corners. Let's fight.
Okay.
I guess I'm not even following that.
They said that. So this right here, this is too long. The guy and I, as a fighter, I agree because when I come out, I was in the back room. I was hot.
When the hell are you gonna do the shake and the prayer with your dad?
Some things just have to go away.
If the prayer goes away, so does your victories.
There you go. No,
Philippians 4:13.
that was what they said prior to the work that I did with Triller. They said it was too long.
Well, maybe they should get into boxing in a serious fashion. Maybe they could change some stuff.
Or hire me and Carson.
Yeah.
How much you'll take?
Somebody said, are you guys going to call this one? We're not actually going to broadcast the fight, but we'll watch. We'll comment. We'll react.
I call more than.
All right, go do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing. You'll be colored.
Oh, I see Stephen Fulton's North Face in the background. That thing was serious.
Yeah.
You want one? Let me see if I can get you a fur North Face.
I don't even want to. Our podcast jacket's too hot for me to wear. I damn sure don't want the North Face.
Come on, man, don't tell people that.
Well, people are going to be listening in cold climates.
Oh, man, you be knowing your stuff.
If there's any Carsons that wear 2XL, I'll sell it to you for a top dollar. I'll sign it.
Welterweight podcast jacket?
Yeah, I'll sign it too.
Okay.
I'll shine it like Shawn. You won't know the difference. Well, I like to start a little suplex almost to start out there.
Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to get my money. Early stoppage. Come on. Cash me out, baby.
Like, you really don't think he looks exponentially bigger than Gary right now?
I just told you what Gary was.
And to find that word exponentially.
What, T.I. coming in or something? What the hell y'all talking about?
Much larger.
He used the word I ain't never heard before.
Exponentially? You've never heard exponential?
Of course I have. You listen to lots of TIP. Tip.
Right. Right.
That's a good fight. I'm liking the matchup.
Of course, you're a big hip hop fan. Guess what I was listening to the other day?
Pharoah Monch?
No, Juvenile 400 Degrees.
There you go.
I was like, why am I listening to this?
I brought up Pharoah Monch because...
And I just had a baby.
Apparently, interesting.
I'm from Louisiana.
They apparently name-dropped... Pharoah Monch name-dropped CompuBox in a song.
What?
Yeah. I think the song was called Push, so they were talking about that in the Chicken Talk about I was like, Pharoah Monch, really? I will argue that Oh No by Mos Def, Pharoah Monch, and Nate Dogg was one of the greatest hip-hop songs ever.
Oh No.
Two verses were flawless. Nate Dogg, greatest on hooks in history.
Throw Nate Dogg on anything.
Anything. I mean,
anything.
Unbelievable. R.I.P. Shawn, would you go to the WWE if they offered you a job? Yes. No? That's where you draw the line.
What am I going to do in the WWE?
Come down from Raptors like Sting?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Somebody said, Ant and Carson, call the fight or hush.
Damn, that's how you do us? Damn.
I appreciate
that's
that.
How you do us.
He said, call the fight or hush.
Damn, that's how you do us. Oh.
Damn, that guy's got 504 in his name too. He might be from the boot.
Yeah, we're going to have to knuckle up. Knuckle up your buck.
Shout out to J Electronica.
You from the 504?
Yeah, J Electronic is from the Magnolia Projects. Oh,
that's what named that projects.
That I just because I know him saying the song.
I feel like all of them was not from the Magnolia. I feel like everybody.
You think it just became a thing at some point?
Yeah, everybody out of New Orleans started saying that.
See, he's trying to line up the counter left.
He landed. I thought he wobbled Gary almost for a second.
Sorry,
it was a
man.
big shot.
It looked like it was a good shot that landed, but I don't think it had
I don't want no problems.
crazy effect on Gary.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
But you from the 504, that means you can cook.
Who dat? Somebody said there.
That was a decent round. Decent round.
Before
Magsayo, he was active.
Yeah. Before we move off from that, Louisiana may be the most underrated hip hop state in the country. For the record.
We had a solid run.
Yeah.
A solid run.
Somebody said Russell got worked. I think he lost, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would say he got worked.
I thought he lost the
harsh.
first round. The activity of Magsayo and looked like he's trying to line up a straight left.
Is this the one I was
Counter.
thinking of? Oh no, that was early. I'm not sure why we're getting a replay of
should've
that. But
dumped
okay.
Why did we get a replay?
Like there was a huge shot landed, and they're like,
That made no
Hey,
sense.
about the first 5 seconds when there was no punch landed. Does it say here? Boom. Didn't land as clean.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the one I was thinking of.
Good timing right there on Magsayo with that uppercut though.
If he get knocked out, your boy gonna bring up. Remember when he lifted him up in the first round?
Yeah, 100%.
Should took a point away. Ooh.
Sticking it.
He's got quick hands.
He trying to hit him with
Magsayo.
some shit.
That first round, he didn't look as fast as he looks right here in the second round.
Yeah. Okay, Gary, show him.
Gary's gonna step it up with the speed.
And
too.
how important is that just for the fans changing speeds?
Very important. I mean, when you come out the first round, you throwing 60, 70 punches, the fighter understands that you're going to throw 60, 70 punches. But if you start off slower than you did the first round, that second round, change the tempo, a lot of fighters they're not ready for that quick adjustment.
Is it something that you can literally, like on a punch-by-punch basis, switch it up? Or should you or do you?
I personally never really mastered that. I started learning it near the end of my career. Big left hand right there by Gary. But it is something where you'll see guys that Gary is actually doing it right now. You'll see Gary. It'll be a combination. Then every now and then it'll just be a jab, and that's another way of switching up your speed. 1 or 2 punch combinations opposed to then 3 or 4 punch combinations.
There's something.
He got some respect from Mark. Mark got some respect now.
There's something just that I love about throwing punches just to set something up.
Yeah.
There's something beautiful about it, man.
See, that's the thing right there. I'm worried that Mark is going to walk into something.
Yeah.
Gary is the kind of guy that'll set the trap. He switches his speed really, really well. He'll plot a little bit, and then there's other moments where he'll rip him off really quickly. So he can catch Mark, get Mark walking into something.
One of my favorite.
Good fight so far.
And
Good fight.
when you're dealing with the experience of Gary Russell, he's not gonna rush anything. He's not gonna force anything. Remember that system I talked about earlier. He works under a system. He knows when he wants to change his level of his tempos. He knows when he wants to punch in combination, when he wants to just work on defense. He's a very calm fighter, and it works against a young fighter who's really hyped up in the moment.
Yeah.
Who's working the corner tonight for the family? I know the dad has a
I think one of his brothers is over there.
Okay. I love that.
Good counter right there by Magsayo. Good counter right hand. He's got the length to land those.
Yeah.
those
Ooh.
And this is what I
Straight left.
was saying where they have these exchanges and then like he has such power. It's just you have to be on your toes at all times.
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
It's a good shot.
Good 2 rounds.
Yeah, very good 2 rounds. Kind of what I maybe
1-1?
1-1.
Yeah, I would say 1-1. I got Magsayo in the first. And then
What you guys got?
Gary? Yeah, let's
In the
know what you
comments.
got. Somebody said
Also hurt. Okay.
said technician. I assume that would be Gary they were referring to. Or Tech 9 maybe.
When did Russell get hurt?
Create doubt early. Fastest hands in boxing still my pick.
I would give it to him.
Somebody said dude's got Pac-Man legs. I actually did notice Magsayo does have calves, which is not something you always see, like muscular calves.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing with them Filipino fighters, man. They all got like really defined thick calf muscles.
Yeah. Somebody said 2-0.
Somebody hit me in the
2-0?
DM. Somebody hit me in the DM said, "My boy
1-1.
Gary might get knocked out tonight."
1-1.
He might. I don't think so, but he might.
I hope he don't.
That's what you got when you got big power punchers like this.
I think Gary gets him out of there.
Kids throwing a lot of those looping body shots. Those are good shots that they're landing solid. So even though you don't see it now, 7, 9, 10th round, it's going to have an effect.
I think Gary's going to, at some point, start to use his feet a little bit more.
I haven't seen that from Gary in a long time. He'll step aside, he'll step over, but I haven't seen him like actually use his feet and like create pivots and use the whole ring in a long time. And right now, it seems like his defense he's got a really good understanding what Mark Magsayo is going to come back with. Magsayo is going to come back with, so he doesn't really have to use his legs. Majority of the right hands that Mark throws, he'll make them miss. He'll dip in to his left.
You think Magsayo at some point should start to use his body against him? About just being a bigger guy, lean on him a little bit?
I think that is kind of an overrated.
A Brand Figueroa style. That's all he does, lean on you.
Yeah.
No, he's coming behind his hands. He's putting his hands.
But he's on top of you.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Good counter jab right there. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing.
And this is what Mark can't afford to do. Don't give Gary room to think. Don't give Gary room to let his hands go from the outside.
It was crazy. Mark got the longer arms, but he's actually controlling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's getting in and out when he wants to.
Yep.
Okay, dump him.
I'm always down for it.
I'm waiting for somebody to dump him.
Y'all good with the fight being 3 rounds because somebody got dumped?
Yeah, I don't care.
I'd be sad, but I'd be happy in the moment. Especially if somebody did the WWE commentary. By God.
I tell you what, man, I like what I'm seeing. Both these dudes is countering really well, boxing really well.
Yeah, there were definitely times where
Good counter right there.
Magsayo was
I didn't catch him with a
against that fight in his fight with Seha, where I was like,
yeah,
it's just like
Yeah.
boxing just doesn't look like it's there, but he looks better tonight.
Mm-hmm. Styles make fights.
Yeah, up there, stylesmakefights.com.
Shout out to Chris.
And Gil, both of them.
Thank you.
And Sean.
And Sean.
Good straight
Oh,
left
hit him
right
with
there.
another one left.
Nice right hand down the pipe there from Magsayo.
That's what Carson likes.
The right hand down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan.
2-1, Gary.
There you go. Somebody get that Carson. Yeah, I got 2-1. What you got?
2-1.
Showtime, what do you
Oh,
tell
okay.
Gary? And
Okay.
the winner before the fourth.
Keep working like you've been working.
Yeah.
Use your stay calm, stay poised. Don't rush it. Don't force it. It's gonna come to you. You got a young guy that's eventually he's not gonna let the fight stay on the outside the whole night. You know what I mean? So he'll get touched a couple times from the outside and then start forcing it. This just kind of is what it is.
Man, you gotta be feeling so good as a Philly boxing fan. You have 2 of the best young fighters in the game. Both coming out of Philly.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to start getting them guys out there, man.
What I told you what we got to do.
They should be household names, both of them.
They had I saw Cool Boy Steph was at the Sixers game a couple days ago, and
That's what's up.
our guy Albert Berenstein, he pointed out on Twitter, he was saying they need to fight there. Like big arenas, like I think you just kind of default to Vegas or you default to these places where if these guys can draw in their hometown or their home areas, it's big time.
Yeah. That is big time. See what I'm saying? And From that third to the fourth round, it wasn't.
Oh.
Is that his arm?
He hurt his. I think he hurt his right knee. What he hurt? Arm.
Good straight left.
You gain respect left. Right back with that straight left. Gain respect right back.
Right arm, it looks like. Maybe.
Yep, he's throwing.
What happened? I think it's the hand, not the arm. I think it's the hand.
You're gonna have to throw it, bro.
Got to. But what I was about to say was it really wasn't Gary that needed to make an adjustment after that third round coming into the fourth. It was Mark. And I felt like his adjustment should have been to do this right here, which was throw more punches and work at a higher tempo.
It's the hand.
Yeah, it's the hand. Work at a higher tempo. Damn. It's the best thing a young fighter could do with an older fighter is work at a faster pace.
Yeah.
Being a boxer that had a hand injury before, what would you tell him right now?
I can assure you that somehow, some way, the feeling goes away, and he won't feel it again until he lands it really flush. He's got to let it go. It's his lead hand. It's the paintbrush. You know what I mean? Like he has no choice but to use it. Even if he's just gonna paw with it, feint with it, things like that, he's gonna have to.
Just put it out there.
Yeah, and he will. But the left hand, which remember he started setting that up in the very first round, so that's the punch he really wants to land anyway.
How about on the other side of the equation? If you're Magsayo, how much does that impact your game plan? Knowing his hands hurt. It's his jab hand.
I think at this point, I think I'm sure it's pretty clear that he knows he hurt his hand. He's just not. Now he's got to figure out how do I, like that right there, how do I get in on Gary without getting hit with that left hand?
Yeah.
Because right now he's literally boxing you with one hand.
Another one of Gary's really good punches is one of his knockout punches is the right hook.
Oh.
So.
One hand. If he
double that up a few times.
My man threw 4 of them.
Yeah. I think Roy Jones said that, and y'all must have forgot. Hit Percy Harris with 4 hooks at one time.
Okay. Must have forgot.
Not sure what happened.
Yeah, it was quick, too.
Mm-hmm.
Bet you they don't show the replay immediately.
Hell no.
They're going to show a random punch. They're going to be like, hey, when he turned here and threw a left hand.
They do be slipping on the
it's just sometimes it's kind of random. I
check that hand.
I'm confident. I think they got it. They're going to show it here.
You believe in him?
Yeah. But
they're finding it.
You want to quit? Can he quit right here and that fight be good?
Oh, his shoulder.
Yeah, I didn't think it was his hand.
Can he quit right here and the fight?
Because he dangled his arm a little bit when he did it.
Yeah, he did.
Can he quit?
I'm going back on what happened to me.
Yeah.
I dangled my arm, but it was my hand.
Yeah.
He good? He said, I'm all right.
Is that almost...
You built different.
Is that almost better than his hand?
Built different.
To be honest?
You got to be built different. I threw my baby off the couch already.
Here you go, right here.
You built different.
You did?
There you go.
What's up?
Oh, you don't get me in trouble.
Oh, he said, oh,
oh, it's just hanging from the meat.
It took his whole right side.
Yeah. It's hanging from the meat. It's not even connected to the bone no more.
I feel like
gristle.
I feel like if anything, it might hurt him defensively if he starts to feel that and putting his hands up to cover. But
I love how you think I know the answer to this. Is it better if it's his hand or his shoulder?
I'm just thinking.
But then even better is our gym teacher said, "Oh, it's better." No,
I like. I just feel like if you're. Yeah, because then if you're you can still connect with that hand and not cause immediate pain. It might hurt a little bit to throw it, but you can still.
What I thought he said. What did you say? I thought you said is it better that he hurt the shoulder than he hurt the hand.
I think I believe that's the case.
This isn't gonna do anything if this ain't.
True.
Yeah.
He's still able to throw it though. Is my thing.
I don't know, man.
I'm not a doctor.
They all tapped out.
Say that.
I'm not a doctor. I mean, I'll F up a game of Operation one time, but that's about as far as I drink a Dr. Pepper from time to time. But
hey, I'm a Monopoly man. I'm all about the money.
Yeah, I feel you.
Only regular Monopoly though. Shawn doesn't vary into the other.
No, not too much.
Shawn used to be the Monopoly champ, but he lost that.
Man, that's gone.
A couple people taking him down.
Somebody said he can use it, but it's Jello.
Use it as a rangefinder. I don't know.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good left hand.
Nice little counter right there. Let's see if you're Magsayo. I'm gonna keep messing his name.
Call him Mark.
If you Mark, like, why aren't you being more aggressive? Why aren't you doubling up on the jab, trying to hit him from the outside? Yeah, make him move that arm. You know what I mean? Like, feint that way. Make him conscious of that right side, even though that's not where you want to attack.
Somebody said they are a PT, which I believe physical therapist, perhaps.
Okay.
Give us some stuff. What
They
you got?
said
Talk to me.
From my perspective, it would be better to hurt the hand.
Nah, you a
If
gym
shoulder,
teacher too.
if shoulder,
You a gym teacher
if
too.
shoulder is intact, he can still block, throw, and push him off. Fair.
Are you a personal trainer?
That's Sarah Andreucci.
Okay.
Andreucci.
What's up, Sarah?
That sounds
Yeah, I
like that sounds
apologize. I
like you
definitely
sound like a professional.
mispronounced
I'm gonna
that.
take your word.
Somebody say he can hand broken. No, hand's not broken. Look like the shoulder.
Yeah, it looked like the shoulder.
Maybe just the stinger of some.
Is my man gonna get knocked out by a one-armed person? This would be crazy.
Cause he's not using that right at all.
At all.
At all.
He's probably not aware of it.
See, that's you need your work rate needs to pick up.
Oh, physical therapist. So she knows stuff.
Yeah, what you thought PT meant?
Personal trainer.
That
This was it.
That does
I like
make
this
sense.
dude. I
That
like
does
this
make
dude.
sense.
I like this dude. It means something else in the military too, right?
private time.
Okay. Oh, it could be a private detective. Oh, no, that's a D. Oh, man.
Also, paper towel. To be fair,
Hey.
also I don't know when they came up with the paper towels where you can rip the sheet in half, the smaller sheets. But whoever did that,
Hey, who won that fifth round?
I think Gary won.
I thought Gary won the fifth
Yeah,
round
3-2.
too. With one goddamn hand.
3-2.
Yeah. I think he wins the fight with one arm.
I think he knocks him out.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think Freddie's negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, Freddie definitely got to tell him to put the heat to him.
And Freddie has to tell him to circle towards that right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's elementary.
But that was what he was supposed to
And that's what he should have been doing from the first place.
Like, there's no reason for him not to go to his left.
Yeah.
There's nothing coming from.
Somebody
Like,
says
just-
Gary's doing a better job with one arm than two.
That's messed up.
And his lead hand is gone.
This is crazy.
He's not fighting tall.
Yeah.
He's not stiff in the jab.
Yeah.
This is a terrible performance.
Gary's a special dude, man.
You want to do this? You good? You sure? All right.
Oh, he ate some right there. Okay.
Yeah.
You put him in that corner.
If you mark, you beat him down because you don't have a choice.
Gary always looks so focused in the ring.
Yep.
I don't know why. I always especially notice Gary. He just looks like he is just so locked in.
Make him rumble. Make him have to throw that right.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
But one punch don't get it done. Not against this kind of experience. Not against this kind of fast, quick fighter, quick reflexes, and can use his feet as well as move his upper body. Like, it has to be multiple punches. It's got to be feints, and you got to be pushing to your left, his right, and forcing him to either move that hand, that arm, or defend himself with that punch.
Nice.
Find him something.
Good uppercut.
Uh-oh. The badge is coming off of Gary's trunks there. WBC's not going to be happy about that.
It was ironed on last night.
Was it?
Yep.
Longest reigning champion in boxing.
That's the only thing my man got on his shorts. Okay.
Longest reigning champion in boxing right now. You know how many years?
When he get the belt?
Oof.
14?
I'll take a look.
Okay.
15?
I feel like Errol had the belt for a minute.
Let's see.
He almost threw it.
Looked like it, didn't it, right there?
Yeah.
If he makes it throw one good time, the fight is over.
Yeah.
When he catches the
Yep. That pain.
Mm-hmm.
you can force him into
Yeah. Yeah.
Just put the pressure on him. Just take your chance. It's like he has so much respect for that left hand.
it's not a pressure thing. It's a footwork
Yep.
Looks like 2015. He beat Johnny Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah.
So if you see how he takes that step forward, he should be coming at him at an angle.
Somebody said they're nervous for Gary right now. I'm not. I think he's winning.
I'm not nervous for Gary. I think that he's winning this round. I think he's winning the fight.
This is one. If you're Magsayo afterwards, if it ends this way and you lose, it's like, what the hell did we just do?
Yeah.
Like, we kind of wasted our shot. Like,
Yeah.
we had our opportunity and we kind of pissed it away.
Yeah, one arm.
Yeah.
Said Errol Spence Jr. got his IBF in 2017.
Oh, okay.
That is true against Kell Brook. Bingo.
This guy said Russell just running. Stop the baseball hat, baseball hat, baseball hat, baseball hat.
What that mean?
Stop the cap.
I know.
I knew Shawn was going to be confused, yeah. And Gary that might be what's his face? That might be Sean Gibbons in there. That might be Sean Gibbons. That's a burner account. Because Sean Gibbons, if he loses after this fight, he's going to say Gary was running.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. We hurt his arm. Once we hurt his arm, he ran all night.
Just like that's it.
I'm telling you, when that dude said after that Tank fight that we should call him Javante Rigging down, I almost went through the screen.
That's Carson's boy.
I've been coming out of the screen like Joe Budden in the Pump It Up video.
Joe Budden and Pump It Up.
Watch how out of position Mark's feet get when he's stepping forward.
I want somebody else live chat.
Watch. He gets very square right there.
He doesn't look like he's landing very much on Gary.
See, his foot movement is not good. In a very good
counter. I was gonna say that counter left hand by
counter
Gary.
straight left, but Gary knows that range, that distance. Look at that right there. See, this is what I don't see.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you,
that.
that's Sean Gibbons. That's what he's gonna be. That's what he's gonna be alluding to.
But you see the numbers though?
Yeah,
they were for Mark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna be like, he threw so many more punches. How did he lose?
How can he throw more punches than me? He only had one arm.
That was punches landed.
Yeah, your boy Mark gonna lose mine.
And Gary clearly landed like 3 straight left hands. Definitely 2.
Somebody wants to know when the jackets are coming out.
2-3 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I had this fight tied.
Go 2 weeks.
He's trying it. Do you see him at least trying it? He's just not. His feet aren't moving with his hands. So like he'll take a little lean to his left, which is Gary's right, but then he's got nothing after that because that's not his. I don't think that he's been taught how to punch and step at the same time.
But he's walking back into a square position.
Yeah.
If you notice, he'll be on Gary's right.
Yeah.
And then he walks back in to square up with him. Like
Yeah.
trying to throw the power.
Yeah.
Like he don't know how to throw the punch at an angle.
Yeah. Like even right there was prime time for you to have Gary exactly where you need him, on the corners and in the ropes. In the corners and on the ropes. It looks good, but you got to land that uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
Double jab, straight right, hook off the jab, hook to the body, hook to the head. Like I would be to Gary's left or to Gary's right, my left all night, and forcing Gary out.
He keeps on stepping back square with the man too, which makes that left so much easier accessible.
Yeah, at some point, there's just no way in the corner you don't say, "Hey, let's go."
Yeah.
And did we know that he doesn't have a good jab? I didn't know that until this round.
Yeah, I think
he doesn't have a good jab.
I maybe go back to that Seha fight where I think he was losing just based on getting outboxed, and then he was able to smoke him. Chris Colbert and Roger Gutierrez.
I think it's
Chris Colbert's hair is an orange. I don't know what the hell is.
My man be doing it all.
That's Tang.
You talk about somebody that's down to talk some shit. Chris Colbert is down.
And Gary has not moved that right hand one time.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He's not even that round. I don't even think I saw him paw with it.
Mm-mm.
So he's gonna make it through.
Got the Russell family over there.
Yeah.
Roach is overrated.
Yeah.
And I've been saying to him for years.
Yeah. You have actually.
They want to know who you have winning SP.
Would you say they want to know who's talking to me?
No, who's winning? Who they winning?
They want to
No,
know who's
they-
talking.
But don't look like that. You look like the police was coming in.
Fresh from work.
Fresh from work.
Everybody, this is my good friend Dre. Dre is an avid boxing fan, watches more boxing than anybody in this room. Of course, with the exception of Shawn Zittel, if he was here. He knows the game in and out, even though he hasn't competed. Good straight left right there, counter by Gary. But you know, I was saying it, and you were saying it offline that he needs to force Gary to use that right hand, and he needs to move to his left, Gary's right, in order to make that happen.
The real problem is he keeps on stepping back square with Gary. Oh,
He
the real
never been on
problem
the
is he
mic.
keeps on stepping back square with Gary instead of stepping to his left and forcing Gary to either throw that right hand and dislocate the shoulder permanently, or it's going to come back so slow that he's going to be able to counter him.
See that right there, that's the rhythm that Mark needs, that in and out, that really quickly, but he gives up on it. And to Al Bernstein's credit, he said create doubt early. Very possible that that's happened for Mark.
Yeah, I don't know how somebody could have this for Magsayo now. But Steve Harhood.
Oh, man, Steve, as soon as you said it, Steve dropped the knowledge on you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's not like I don't think Gary's won every round.
But then you get people that are like, oh well, you can't win a fight with one hand. Well, shit, if I'm clearly using this hand and being more effective with it, then I'm winning.
You know how disappointing he's going to be if he loses this fight?
Mark?
Yeah. He had one hand. You could have did this. You should have did that.
The negligence is that it's almost as he doesn't even realize that the right hand isn't working.
Yeah.
That's how he's fighting.
He still has respect for the right hand for some reason.
And that's corner work.
Freddie Roach, one
I
of the
feel like
greatest.
it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a movie moment. 12th round, Gary's gonna throw the right hand one time,
Boom.
knock him out, and his arms is gonna pop,
fly off. Oh, that'd be
completely out of the
crazy.
socket.
That's just nasty.
He's gonna throw it like it's gonna be a projectile.
Look at that defense. Look at that defense. Great defense. And see right here, round 8, 9, that's when the experienced fighters, when you get like your warmest, your hottest, and you working exactly how you want to work.
You're in the rhythm.
So yeah, you in rhythm now. By now, if it ain't happened, it more than likely won't.
The poker face is amazing though. Gary doesn't even look like is anything wrong, except he's not doing it.
Yep. Well, why you said that is when you started to cringe a little bit. Yeah, right there is when you started to cringe a little bit.
Up to that point,
but you're right.
Never,
yeah. No, you're right. And then, like Carson said, we never see Gary anything like he's laser focused.
Yeah, I think it's a decently close fight, but I just don't see how you could have Magsayo winning just because he's using two arms.
I like that. I like that ice face.
Damn, what is that? Is that the MF Doom mask they brought out?
They've been using that for a minute.
He looked like Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Be careful,
What?
it might be too heavy. His legs might go.
Dang. He ever met Maul? He ever met Maul?
Yeah, he done.
You know Maul?
No.
Maul will go 5 minutes with you. Arguing about Deontay.
Right.
Came out with the MF Doom, the
Come on, man.
beef rap.
Look at that timing. Double up on it.
With the left.
This is an amazing performance by Gary.
Yeah,
One arm.
100%.
What,
All the way across the board too, because forget everything, all the physical, like imagine all of the mental it take.
yeah, shout out to the guy in the chat.
And
Yeah,
he in the middle of the ring right now.
He's
waiting
lucky he
around
has
to
one arm.
begin.
Yeah,
Like if he had 2 arms, he probably would have knocked him by now.
because he's damn sure landing that left hand.
Right.
Actually, he looked much better when the man had two arms.
Yeah.
It might be confusing. Like, I don't know what to do.
Oh,
left.
left.
Good straight left.
Somebody said Russell the
Slippery,
super
too.
villain. I like that. Shout out to R.I.P. MF Doom.
Got a favorite bar by MF? Got a favorite bar by MF?
The last verse on Beef Rap. Feel free to listen to that if you're curious.
Can't catch him. Can't catch him. And your combinations, all your combinations start up top. You don't have anything that starts at the bottom. You don't have a feint to start your combination or the feint to make Gary move a certain way. Nothing like that.
Somebody say he's playing with him, and he kind of is.
Gary's not even confused. He knows what he's going to do before he does it.
But I saw that in the very first round, with the way Gary was making him miss.
Oh, he talking?
Did
Did he say, I got it? It looked like he said, I got him.
Bro, this performance with one hand.
Yeah. I saw Andre Ward tweeted that it would be a special performance if you can come through and get a win.
Mm-hmm. And then go away.
Somebody dropped the Doom bar, got more soul than a sock with a hole.
I want him to clip him.
And you're right. His exit strategy is straight back and square.
And hands down.
He don't got
sometimes.
no left. Give me one step off, and you create something. But when you Gary Russell and you prepare, you can do this with one hand.
But the problem is he has Freddie Roach in his corner.
That's the
that we
thing.
have continued to say was a Hall of Fame trainer, and once again we've seen his negligence. What were you practicing?
Yeah.
This was Gary Russell you were preparing for.
Yeah, Gary ain't giving us nothing different than he would, even if he had two hands. The speed is still there. The step off is still there. Everything that Gary is, we're seeing it right now. We're just seeing it with one hand.
Who were you sparring with at the Wildcat? What were you doing exactly?
Wild card.
Wildcat.
It's a Wildcat now, though.
Wildcat, Ronnie Brown, Ricky Williams.
Okay. Dolphins.
I love the Wildcat.
And work. You got to work. You got to work.
Don't ever stop.
You got to work. If anything, I would say Mark's got that on his side now. If somebody gives him a sense of urgency, I expect him to step it up.
But I mean,
and
is
throw
he
some
at this point
punches.
though? I mean, you have Steve Farhood that thinks he's winning the fight. Who's to say that in his corner they're saying, "Hey, you're winning the fight too"?
Yeah.
Look at that. 6 years and 10 months, almost 7 years.
Now we're Errol.
He's back there.
Got Errol.
Man, Leo Santa Cruz, man. He's such a man. He gives you such great performance. Like Arthur Betterby, like how and Bivol. That's the fight I want.
Yeah,
that's the one that I always tell you. I want to see those two fight.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Amazing.
I don't know why Zittel was surprised I threw him under the bus with Iceman, by the way, about
that.
BF.
He was lost, too.
Can't come on here and say, "Oh, I think Canelo makes easy work." And then he says, "How do you think that fight?" I was like, "Whoa, wait a second! You're not gonna pretend like you acted like it was a close fight. You say he was gonna beat him pillar to
That's not what we
post."
do here.
I guess, yeah.
And a lot of times when you see a fighter come out the next round, you can see what's been said or hasn't been said in the corner.
What's been said in Mark's corner?
Nothing.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything different.
Nothing. Because here's the thing, like.
But it's Freddie Roach,
but
like Dre said.
Well, of course we have to consider what Magsayo's abilities are. But at the end of the day, we all have two hands and 2 feet, and we know how to fight. We know how to throw our hands like we fighting for our lives. And I just don't see.
They got him up.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you.
I ask you this question, Sean. As the bigger fighter, right? Because now what Carson says is relevant, right? Because we know how big Gary Russell is.
Yeah.
Would you not bull him into a corner or onto the
Right.
ropes,
Onto the
right?
ropes,
He
right.
only has one arm,
Right.
and go to work on him.
Right.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Right. That means something hasn't been said in the corner.
Yeah, I mean he's much bigger than physically. He's much bigger. He looks wider. He's taller.
I got to know what Steve Farhood is saying though. Like, how do you have this 87, 84.
I just got the guys with 2 hands. I got the guy with 2 arms.
Magsayo winning?
I only have Magsayo. Gary Russell looks better, but Magsayo's winning because he has double the amount of punches landed.
He thrown. I don't know if they landed.
It was 54 to 116 the last time they showed the stat.
I mean, that's what they saying.
That's landed.
Is that what you singing too?
So are we saying landed punches, or are we saying clean effective punches? Because if we're talking about clean effective punches, it's definitely Gary.
A mandatory rematch to get him back in the ring.
True.
Double the amount of punches.
Well, they got Floyd Mayweather Madonna. That Floyd was just cleaner.
Yeah, if I'm touching him, which you're supposed to touch him, and you're supposed to be the man touching more when you have 2 good arms. But if we're talking about clean effective punches.
I think. I mean,
you want to come in too?
I mean, I might have maybe 6'3" right now. Probably 5'4". I mean,
I think Russell looks like he's 10 times the boxer that Magsayo is. But
Yeah.
Magsayo's winning just because he's landing.
Activity level, is that what you're going after? And that would be an example why Steve Farhood
yeah.
would say, because
And that would be an example of why Sean Gibbons is gonna shit his pants after this fight if Gary Russell wins.
Oh, he's gonna lose his mind.
Oh, he might go off the turnbuckle.
You ready?
Yeah, 100%. We might even have to unmute it because you know he's gonna say something crazy. Why do we never get subtitles on here? By the way,
His fool couldn't figure it out.
unbelievable.
You ain't got a remote for this.
You don't want to wait. You don't want to waste any more internet.
Unorganized. I can ask my girl, where's the Q-tip that I used 10 weeks ago? And she'd be like, upstairs in the left corner. She knows weird stuff like that. I don't know. That's even worse.
That was a good combination right there. Landed by.
He had Magsayo all the way turned around right there.
Yeah, he did. But Magsayo landed right there.
Yeah. Anytime you hit the ropes and turn around, you're not quite sure where the other guy is. It's not a good sign.
I believe he won that round. I wish I had kept score.
I think it's close, but I would probably go right now. Probably if I was going 6'4" for Gary.
I'm going 7-3 for Gary.
Damn, 7-3.
These scorecards are going to be bananas, by the way.
What you guys got in the chat?
Yeah,
what do
we got in the chat?
What you got in the chat?
Well, and we started off different because you called it 1-1. I thought he ran the first 3 rounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
These scorecards are going to be just absolutely off the wall.
Through 10, what we got? Through 10, what we got? I got 6'4".
Somebody said if Gary had 2 hands, Mark would get knocked out. I got
5'5". Somebody got 5'5".
5'5". I don't disagree with that. I mean, it's a close. Yeah, it's a close fight.
5'5".
But you know, there's going to be some judge that has it like 10-2.
6'4".
I'm saying 7-3. I'm sticking with it.
7-3
for Gary.
I'm thinking
you said you have only had him winning 2 rounds. Didn't you say you had him winning the fight? Right? Oh, why he would have him? Okay, I was like, wait a second.
Somebody got a draw. 6'4", 6'4", Russell, 6'4", Gary.
Yeah, I think 6'4", right around there. Yeah, how you?
So he got a 7-3 the other way. I have a 7-3 for Gary.
Hell? He only gave Gary the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. Everything else.
That's
what
crazy.
The hell?
7-3 Gary in the chat.
He got hurt in the 4th too.
Yeah, this is a. Somebody said Twitter generally has 6'4" Magsayo. No yawning.
I know. Come on, man. No yawning.
I got kids.
I don't yawn.
What the hell?
Where my kids at?
Well, hold on. Don't say that. Don't say it on the mic.
Where are kids at?
Say it on the mic. Don't answer him. Don't answer him.
They sleep somewhere?
Sleepy deepy.
Yeah. Don't ever question that mama. She know where her kids at.
The other day. He said, I'm sleepy deepy.
That's the best, man.
Whining.
On that subject, you want to clear up what you said last time about me and Carson, remember?
Let me see if I... she said something. Remember I told you?
Oh, yeah, something about shitting my pants?
Yeah. She said, no, that's not what I said. Something was happening. She said, in the famous verse of Carson, I'm donezo. I was like, wow.
I mean, I prefer that one to crap in my pants, but yeah.
I was like, I would never say
Yeah, that was crazy.
I couldn't think. I told her I said that dead air is bad, so I just went with something.
That's fair. Sarah, the resident Porterway podcast physical therapist, said that the she's our expert now.
Yeah.
She said Showtime announcers regularly are saying that Gary is in danger of losing his title or in jeopardy of losing his title.
This sounds like the fix is it.
Yeah,
I know nobody wants to hear that, but it sounds like the fix is it. First of all, what is it? Magsayo? Magsayo has not thrown a punch to the body since the third round.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was looping him to the body, and
he was looping him to the body.
he just threw one there
Just to spite you.
yeah.
He said, "What'd you say?"
But it has been apparent that he hasn't went to the body since the third round. Come on, this is.
Well,
He might have got this one.
he got this round. He got the last round, but
6'5".
the rhythm, Gary's rhythm changed. He stopped throwing it straight left. He's a little bit more lethargic now in the 10th round and 11th round.
You think they told him to take this off?
I don't think so.
I hope they did, because, man.
I don't think so. I
got 6'5".
I think they think they're winning. I think Gary thinks they're winning.
Absolutely.
Clearly winning?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell no.
I mean, he did look good those middle rounds, and there were some rounds that could have went either way. Magsayo, one of those rounds that I gave him, he won in the last 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Gary,
There have been some really close rounds.
Yeah.
There have been some rounds where I was like, I think Gary's got this, and then Magsayo will give him in the corner. I'm like, I don't know, maybe he got this one.
absolutely.
I said, if my son was a boxer, he'd turn to me and said, "What do you think? You're down. I don't care if you
All
you
the
dropped the
cards.
dude 6 times. You're down." Look, they celebrating over there. Come on, man. Hey, I look over there.
They
like,
happy, ain't they? They're a little too
Okay.
happy, ain't they?
I look over there like, okay, we got him. He only got one hand. Just finish this. All you gotta do is survive.
One of our excellent fans said that Gary always ends the round near his corner.
Yeah, that is true. I've noticed that.
I was wondering if somebody, I was wondering if somebody was gonna pick up on
Yeah, this
that.
guy doesn't really even seem like a big boxing fan, but he pointed that
Off
out.
his
I was gonna
name?
mention it in like the 6th round, but I was like, I'll let it go.
Ryan
That's
hates me.
He's a jackass.
funny. That's so
He's a
funny.
jackass.
He's one of our biggest fans.
So stupid.
Got you, Ryan. I got you.
It's crazy because like our opinion don't matter. So no matter how we feel, there's a fix
Dang.
in, whatever the case may be. Like
Somebody's got the name King Los in here, who I think is bar for bar the best rapper. But
I feel like you
He's
called
nice.
10 people the best rapper.
if you
Who's
said,
your best rapper?
of all time, Andre 2000, Rakim number 2,
Good answer.
That is an excellent answer.
Nas maybe 3, JLX up there, Karis 1.
That's not my top
MF
5.
Doom.
Not one of those in my
But
top 5.
he's out. I'm hearing all those names.
I think bar for
No,
bar.
I just don't like stuff like that.
I think bar for bar, King Los is.
I need you to tell me when I'm driving. I'm going to a business meeting. I'm just selling coke. I'm killing people.
Damn,
I'm doing all that.
This went dark.
Ant might pull up listening to Tony Yayo at any given point.
Well, you never know. Man. You don't be selling drugs. Driving.
You know what I found? You know what I
driving to
found
work?
out? And we're in the 12th round
Okay.
here. But
This went dark. Really
somebody
bad.
said John Cena. Somebody said John Cena learned this dance from Tony Yayo.
Yeah, he was the one that did it. Yeah.
How about that?
Look at him. He even looks confused. In the exchanges,
Yeah.
he drops his hand, and he looks like
But see, this is what Gary shouldn't have been doing through the course of his fight. Is every time he got Magsayo out of position, he continued to just move backwards.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, he don't got both hands. He can't work how he wants to work. So he's doing what he feels he needs to do. But, that wasn't a very good move by Gary.
Hey, Tish.
You got to be defensive, especially when you only got
Look
one
at the
hand.
kid. There's a kid in the front row just going around like this.
He looks like Coach Wade during the Thug Love walkout. against Gilbert. Somebody said Ant's favorite rapper is Master P.
I'm not a fan of none of the Louisiana rappers. Like
every
that.
time the little one come over here, I'm gonna be like, he
Fell off
he
like
gonna leave
Master
doing
P
that.
and No Limit.
He ain't even gonna know Louisiana. That's crazy. You're from Vegas.
you're a savage.
Sue Surf.
Hey,
Sue Surf.
I left them for a reason.
Hey man, you gotta let him experience the boot just one time.
So
we'll take it back.
So we all have Gary winning, right?
Yeah,
We all have Gary winning.
I'm taking it back.
Yes.
No, I
And-
thought he won
yes.
this one, so it could be a draw. Because the
Okay.
last one,
Oh yeah. I had it 6-5,
Yeah.
and you might have lost this round.
No, I don't think Gary lost this round.
You think he got it?
I think Gary got this round.
I got a draw.
He lost.
I got Gary.
I got a draw.
7-5.
I got a draw.
7-5. Gary Russell Jr.
7-5?
7-5.
Close.
Can I express something?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Express yourself.
This is
Say
the
it
most.
into the-
This
yeah,
is
say it
this
into
is an unpopular appearance. I mean,
Yeah,
opinion.
we got you.
Opinion.
They listen to me, so they good.
This mockery, because we about to see Gary get robbed, right? Is the reason why things like Triller is relevant. This is a perfect example. Steve Harhood,
Mess
who's
my
a
money up.
professional,
Don't mess my money up.
who's a professional,
Yeah.
who's a professional. That was that fight was not that lopsided.
Yeah.
Like this is what it is.
Somebody said I'm a Gary fan, but I have an 8-4 Magsayo. Fair enough. This is going to be really close.
I got a draw.
A lot of people have it close. 7-5 Gary,
you got the
7-5
last 2
Magsayo.
rounds.
I could see a draw. I wouldn't be disgusted by that.
Yeah, 7-5,
I honestly wouldn't be.
I seen your boy looking at TV.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't even be disgusted by the by a loss for like it's a close fight. I don't think.
He definitely could lose.
I don't think Gary lost, but
Do we have to do this again?
yeah, I'm
Yes.
down for it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
do we have to
With
do
two
this?
hands, he stops
Before the end of the year.
Yes,
before the
before the
summer.
end of the month.
Oh, you got to get. Well, I guess he got to get his arm right first. I got a draw.
He's gonna pop back into
y'all got?
like
What y'all
he's gonna
got?
pop back into like Jax from Mortal Kombat.
I wouldn't be mad at a draw.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
But when with the scorecards, when they're
ready
lopsided,
for everybody
like
to go to your house.
neither scorecard on here should
got
be
you.
lopsided.
Nah, we good.
I'm going home.
No. The answer is no. No.
No.
They're gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
They'll flag us.
It's over.
They're gonna throw us in Pelican Bay.
From Australia.
What happened?
Someone said, Aunt, what's up from Australia?
Hey, what's up?
just
go, go,
Ant?
go, go, go. Is that like an Australia
Look at that.
thing?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that an Australia thing? That's not an Australia, bro.
You control the fight without a jab
It's not
hand for
I don't even know what it was supposed
7 rounds.
to be.
Come on,
8 rounds.
come on. Is that not masterful?
It is.
Hey, that's
That
not
is
how a
the reason
kangaroo
why
sound.
It is the,
No.
the longest ring.
How does
Right.
what do kangaroos do?
I don't know. They got power.
Teacher?
Kookaburra?
Hey, I love how Filipinos support their fighters.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah, I
can say
said that
whatever
earlier.
you would
Yeah.
like to,
Love
but that is
Yeah.
man. They
Love it.
have a pride for their country that is unmatched.
Shout out to Sabu one time.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna hate on Mark right quick. His top don't match the shorts, and I'm just
Hey, did they do the announce yet?
Nah, not yet.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people said instant rematch. I'm down for it. Whoever wins, I'm down for the
When
rematch.
somebody comes in your corner like that, you don't feel like it's disrespectful.
yeah, that ain't never happened to me.
Hey, can
And
we,
that don't happen in most corners. Everybody turn around all like what's up, what's up? You don't get around stick.
Did he hit him with the
I'm trying to
Tom
hear a
Paul?
little bit.
Yeah, all right.
Not a little bit though. Don't go crazy. What you laughing at, Tish?
How are they getting home?
Driving.
Okay. We are.
So he threw 200 more punches, but landed.
What is Spence?
Try what?
I'm not doing that
Oh, the
math.
fifth.
Spence by KO, Bud by
By
decision.
80,
I don't know,
81.
man. That's a tough fight though.
I know y'all were talking about that earlier,
Somebody just asked me.
but
You
Terrence
itchy?
Crawford is going to win either way.
I don't know, Bud.
Either way.
Errol.
Oh, listen.
I don't hear nothing.
Did I even say anything yet?
Bell rang.
The bell rang about 5
Listen.
minutes.
Draw. Oh no, not a draw. Gary Russell wins.
It's close.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa! This is
Yeah, it
this
was close
is
on
how
the cards.
we did this.
Oh boy, Sean Gibbons, look at him.
Yeah, he deserves it. He had a rough 2021. I'm so happy for him. You not happy for him?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, it was close. It was close on the cards.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you can't get any closer than that.
Yeah, can't get any closer than that.
Rematch it, run it back.
and
And
it
the draw.
was drastically different than Farhood, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But it also it forces,
evidently we weren't looking at something that was crazy.
It forces Gary to fight.
Yeah.
Now you gotta run it back. You gotta fight this year. Otherwise you'll never get that belt. Hey, long as streak over. Just like that.
Somebody said upset of the year. We're in January. It's a good upset though.
I was about to say that could be the truth.
Yeah.
This right
we'll see how it goes.
That's a big deal.
That's what the truth gonna say after he
was
knock out Terrence.
6 years.
That could be the truth.
So can we really talk about that subject? The subject of that is we have. Let's break down things that Errol does better than Terrence. Tell me.
Errol can do it all. He can adapt.
What does he do better than Terrence? Because Terrence can adapt too.
I think Terrence Chan can't take that. Can't take that body work later rounds. Errol gonna hit him with something and stop him.
We haven't seen Terrence ever hit.
We haven't seen Shawn get stopped either.
We have never seen. Terrence.
We ain't seen Shawn get stopped either. We ain't see Deontay Wilder get dominated like that either.
Have we ever seen?
We ain't see Mike Tyson get beat the hell away. Lennox Lewis. Everything's gonna happen.
People, man. Wave to him. Give him a wave one time.
We still have never seen.
But if it goes 12, I got Terrence beating him. But I think that's on where Errol can win.
So that's what I'm asking. We've never seen Terrence ever do body work.
We never seen a black president until Obama either. There's always a first or something. I don't believe in we never seen.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I don't believe we're gonna see.
So I've seen Terrence do body work. I've seen him lefty righty. You know what I'm saying? We obviously have seen him do much better game plans. I don't understand. I'm not understanding. What are you seeing that makes Errol?
I just think he could break him down over the fight.
And where is he breaking him down? Because
to the body.
Because you can make him totally inaccurate. We seen it with this. We seen him with Shawn.
I also seen Shawn hurt Terrence.
Yeah, but we seen him hurt Errol too. Well, I'm saying we.
But if Shawn would have jumped on Terrence to have respect, I thought he would stopped him. Errol's gonna finish Terrence. He gets you hurt, he gonna finish him. But Terrence could be like, motherfucker, you can't touch me.
Exactly.
All night.
And that's what I'm saying.
But all it takes is one.
Dang.
He also got that one here quitter.
Said to get me off the stream and get TV.
Also, Keith Thurman could change all this.
Oh.
Keith Thurman's, yes.
Keith Thurman. So I'm going to tell you, I have immense respect. People who don't like Keith Thurman, I personally like Keith Thurman, right?
Yeah.
And my thing with Keith Thurman was, I seen him in an interview with... It was Errol. I always tell you about this interview too. It was with Errol. It was with
Adrian Broner.
It was another. It was four people up there, right? And he explained why they all should be hungry, and he didn't have to be hungry because he was a champion. That day, his career was kind of pseudo over for me because it was like anytime you lose that hunger, it's dangerous for you to even get back in the ring.
And I think that's why everybody worries that he lost that hunger.
So
hopefully he found it. Hopefully.
It's hard to recapture because you have such a short window. And I'm afraid that injury ate up a lot of his. In addition, I'm going to tell you, this is
in addition, success.
This is the real question. This is the real question about the base subject, right? How is that eye for Errol? Because before you put your money on Errol, we have to see how that eye reacts.
I can't hold it against him after he got it from the street.
No, but I'm saying, will he ever be the same fighter?
But again? I said that before, and he looked amazing.
He didn't fight Pacquiao because something was wrong with that eye.
Yeah, but I think he would have stopped Pacquiao, even with that eye.
Whoa. So he turned down that much money?
I don't think he turned down. He didn't pass a physical when he got to Vegas. Texas is different than Nevada.
Okay.
You think he bailed on Manny Pacquiao?
No, I think that eye is not healthy, and we see. And what did we?
Well, he had surgery.
And what did we see him do to Kell Brooks, who had an unhealthy eye?
Oh, Gary looks angry.
But that ain't Errol Spence. That's Kell Brooks. We built different in America.
Kell Brooks was an amazing fighter, and please don't disrespect him.
We built different in America. Oh. Hey, I don't want no problems. But I'm from America.
I want y'all to remember
You
this.
ain't from America?
I'm from America, and I want you to remember this.
Let me see your card. You got a green card? What you got?
I have a birth certificate.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Hey, in the years that we felt like Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins was the best fighters in the world, there was a guy who came over here and beat both of them. His name was Joe Calzaghe. They have credible fighters over there, brother, and we have to acknowledge that they have credible fighters over there.
But I think Carl Brook beat an over-aggressive Shawn Porter. Sean, calm the fuck down. Kenny Porter, make some adjustments.
It's not just Shawn. He had a
else he
credible
beat?
boxing career. What are you talking about?
Who else he beat?
He fought everybody at 147 except Floyd. That was the only.
He fought Errol Spence, and Errol's went and got the belt back.
Yeah, because he had a broken eye socket.
Well, he effed up by fighting Triple G. He went after the money. He probably would have been in the chase, but I think I gave Sean hell, but I think in the rematch, Sean put the beats on him. Healthy Brook or not.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? When I look at it, you know what I'm saying? That's a fight I thought Sean lost. I didn't feel like Sean lost to Keith. I told him that over and over again. So, you know what I'm saying?
To be the champ, you got to beat the champ. So that's why I felt with that one. And that's my brother.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but the real is the fight is in the ring.
Yeah.
And
you know
won
the politics.
He won the fight.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand the politics.
Even with the Danny fight, I was like,
You think Gibbons is going to pitch for Magsayo to be on the pound for pound list?
look. Oh, I thought he was getting the scorecards. I need to see the.
Did you
Damn.
put Magsayo on the pound for pound list after you?
No,
what
I'm
you
saying
just said?
Sean Gibbons.
Sean Gibbons. Oh, you don't know Sean Gibbons, huh? Call Sean Gibbons.
I don't have his number. There he is, though. Smiling ear to ear.
He had a rough year, and you killed him. You gonna give him credit?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he gets credit for. He didn't fight, but his fighter won, so yeah, credit to him for that.
Let's run the rematch.
Yeah, I'd love to see the rematch.
Would you put this guy on the pound for pound list?
No, he talking about
No.
the
I was about to
his
say-
manager be wilding.
Yeah,
I was
his
about
manager.
to say, you know
Nah,
what I'm saying? If you put him down, probably 25.
yeah, no, definitely not there. We got anything else we want to chat? We'll record an episode tomorrow. Come out Tuesday.
We are definitely going to record an episode tomorrow. We
react
had,
to this.
You hot, bro?
we had a
Let's co-sign it. You
some
won't get in
hiccups
trouble.
through
We'll
the
go
night.
down. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah,
He's
it's hot
going
for
down
sure.
with us. All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll have an episode tomorrow.
And Dre said I work
That
in the
comes
barbershop.
comes out Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Talk about this fight. Some fights coming up next week.
See what Magsayo's doing, man. See if we can get him on here.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Man, listen, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
This is the Porterway Podcast.
That's what we do.
Minus our genius producer, who still worked for us a little bit via WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my man Dre came in.
Yeah.
First time met you. Want to shout out your job? Cool.
I've actually never seen Dre make a jump shot before.
Damn.
Like not one. Like literally not.
You can't
a single
ball?
one. No, he can ball. He's a decent player. He just can't make a jump shot.
He's above rim guy. You can dunk.
No, not above the rim.
I thought he'd be up there with the Shaqs on.
He was in the movie. He was in the movie Below the Rim.
Potato head, man. You can't dunk.
He's out there on the block.
What he can't?
He's putting some
What
people,
do you do? Like
He's putting some people on the
Got
blender.
hair.
But my thing is like,
imagine
if you never do something, like if I miss every jump shot, I'm not gonna be surprised when I miss a jump shot. And my man Dre would miss and be like, "Oh, what the?" And I was like, "Bro, but the first 1,000 didn't go in. Why'd you think that one was gonna go in?" But I love Dre. Dre's good people.
Dre's the Dennis Rodman of the team.
Something, yeah. He was chucking those MFers up there, but no.
Yeah, listen, this is it.
Yeah, we'll see you
we
Tuesday.
did this once.
Might do it again.
We'll come back and do it again.
I think we had a good time.
Figure out when. God bless you guys, and we'll see you.
Yeah.
Let's take
See
care,
you Tuesday.
man. Love you guys.
Peace.
Later. I gotta measure y'all wrists.